Alright. Hell of a boy cap I got this time. So, last time, we cleared out a dungeon for our boss to place down a bunch of cameras. We ended up getting to the final area, and it was a little bit of a boss. A little bit. Floaty. And we managed to get out of that relatively unscathed. Pulls up my my sheet with the 4 effective injuries. Don't mind that. And once we had cleared that out and reported back that we had essentially had a mission success, we I believe we relaxed, we shopped a little bit. I think we got my Zeo armor just in time too. I don't know if that was before or after actually, but also thank you, Otis, for getting us a little extra pay for all that busy work. That dungeon was very angry. But okay, I'm being silly. I don't know what those radiative mons are doing there, but after that, we decided, you know what, we should call it a day. After I got an upgrade that caused badly bleeding, because next time, I'm going to be very clear with my words with K9. This wasn't an emergency, except it might have been, and regardless. So now, after that, we then called it a day. And it was chill, it was relaxed, and then Esther and Otis had the feeling of like, hey, our weasel friend here, maybe we shouldn't just...
Really Otis.
I mean, yeah. But the two of you did eventually agree, like, yeah, maybe we should go there first and let our silly weasel friend be in the bathtub, of which I did many laps quietly. And well, they discovered Bob's death, some information, pieced together a few clues, and tried to do a little resurrection. Lone, our DM, continues to forget that Aster has that as a thing. So, he let it happen, sort of. Because the sort of is... war can sense resurrections. And, they decided to come on in. It's hard to describe what happened after, other than both players, Aster and Otis, were just going all out to try and get Bob out. And they did, indeed they did. Otis leaving him a little of a love scratch, you could say. Bleeding, cough cough. And Aster with the cover for Otis to get their escape. And now we have a debatable condition Bob now at the tavern, where Otis then decided to pick up his friends to GTFO back here to help Mana because, or Aster, because, you know, Aster 1v1 war doesn't seem greatest ideas. So, that's about where we are left at, with an accidental super boss. Your privacy as your father, by exerting my authority by coming in anyway.
It's literally that, but with war, it's just like, I am respecting your privacy as a god of patron, but exerting my authority as war by coming in anyway.
I'm coming in unannounced. Pray I do not bring a camera. But yeah, that's basically the recap. Yeah, boss fights, finger guns. Yeah.
Terrible things.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate because we had, at this point, expended so many of our resources. Aster's AP, my health. I think most of your dailies are still good though.
I have no dailies. I'm fully charged.
Oh.
The only dailies I have are already spent though.
Hmm.
So no instant tapping war.
Fair enough.
Actually, let me double check that.
Let me turn up the volume.
Because I was keeping track of it. It was at 0.
And it's responding to some ping. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, shall we begin?
I mean, if everyone's ready.
I am ready. I've already
Yep.
laid out what I was doing for my setup, so...
I don't have a ton I can do for my setups, honestly.
You can nuke.
I can Yume. I
No,
can
I
manage
was doing-
Eldy, but
Are we doing setups?
well, we are
Yeah,
because we'll be there eventually. You.
Lone, you do have one, because Lone did say, yes, we have setups.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, you have one
Oh.
set up.
Yeah.
And I think
You
we,
have singular.
and me and Otis and Yvonne, I think, get one each turn? Question mark.
You get 5 whole setups?
To be fair, I'm not counting the 5th, as that is entry.
Right.
Okay. That's
I'm just surprised that you have that many.
I'm
To be
expecting.
fair, I'm saying it because we're being carried by Yvonne. So you get here so quickly.
Yeah. Look, it's a little gift we got for this fight, so. But
I know.
in your case, I think it's
It's a-
just a 1 since you're already in the fight.
Yeah, just do them one at a time because guys might appear earlier depending on the dice.
That's
Oh.
why. To be fair, that's why I put down the rounds I did what.
Okay.
Okay.
But no.
Where are we gonna start? Mana, you want to talk first or do I talk first?
How do we start this?
I see that Yvonne's known moves got duplicated again. God damn it.
But
Ah.
I start it, Mana?
Just to set the floor, I assume this is a little bit after Aster had used their embers to basically create an opening for Otis to ditch out of, and now,
Yeah.
Hi.
Sure.
I guess I'll start then.
Oh wait, let me.
Why am I
Alright, Mana?
who
Eh,
wants-
it's fine.
who?
Hold on, you need to
You said the
hide
day is still the same day, right?
Essentially.
that. Yes.
So it would mean that it's still sunny day currently.
Oh shit. Fair point.
Okay. Anyway, I'll start as War. War, right now is holding Alistair like a ball. And she says, great. He left with my new subordinate and all I have is this sentient ball.
Wait, why am I being held?
Because she was didn't use ally switch.
No, that was
No,
Otis.
And
I don't have that.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's-
how did-
that was Otis that used that.
that was
How-
Otis. And to keep in mind, my friend, my buddy, my chum, it didn't work. It's what was tried though.
Ah.
Sorry to say this, my bucko. That did not happen.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I thought,
I think.
okay.
yeah.
This ignored the grabbing Aster part, and she'll just say, "Great, he took the prize, and now I have this sentient ball in front of me." That's what she says.
Tell me whatever you'd like. For now, though.
is
Let's dance.
Oh, you have this. A target affected by second may activate this when hit.
And that's
Oh,
a
Target negate damage as well as secondary. This may activate 3 times in the field before it disappears. Very well then, she says. What kind of fighting arena do you want? You want this one?
Oh no. I recognize this.
oh, as the world fades away type shit.
Or just make this one bigger?
No,
Oh,
the
What
world
the
fades.
hell?
Having
Wait,
the world fade
why?
away would be cool. But
I mean, we
what
don't.
was that, Mana?
Why change it at all?
Yeah, that's a fair
Good
Because
point.
because this map is too small.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean that's where the fight happened. This is gonna be a mess.
Yeah, because
I
it's
would
a case
argue.
of like inopportune moment, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
I
map's
could
a fight
see
map if you
them-
try hard enough.
To be fair, the first map I could see them actively bringing the world into that place.
Yeah, I was gonna have it like that, but I was gonna ask, do you want the backdrop to be just the bigger version of it?
It wouldn't make sense if it was just a bigger version of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
We're
Just
not
double-
getting minimized.
I think the map
But they could-
is fine.
I could see as them using space to expand the area.
Admittedly, for some reason my brain was like, because cutscenes, these two are somehow like in the forest. But you know what? This also is a very interesting.
You know,
location.
that would be cool.
Actually, this is also an interesting location because there's so much crap in here.
It's literally a case of you have a lot of cover, but there's also a lot of very little space to work with.
Yeah. And I mean, if there's any inane crap you could think of, Edgar probably has it somewhere in these boxes.
I'll just have it where the space distorts, and you go to this arena then.
Well,
Is that
Have
fine?
fun finding me.
Here?
I say that to other people. Have fun finding me.
Yeah, if we're like in space, how do we appear?
I like to admit, like, to be fair, it's like what it looks like, in my opinion, is probably it's like a one big old bubble field right now.
No, it's like the entrance to the cave. This leads into this.
Deceptively large cave.
It's a pocket dimension, be like.
Yeah.
Honestly, space powers, I could see it.
That's what I put for it.
Honestly, I
Is
figured.
that I put the other one just in case you guys just want to have that background.
I was entirely fine with it happening in overly small Edgar hole.
To be
but
fair,
this
if he
also
can
works.
survive, if they survive long enough, I mean, Luby's probably just gonna bust in there anyway, be like, all right, who's been messing with time?
Yep.
And now space too? Oh, you're so in trouble.
You think it's so
Anyway.
fun?
I'll leave it here then. Is that fine?
Okay.
Doesn't really matter in the long run. It's I like a simple way. More convenient for me because I already set up all the tokens on this map.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
I
I
will
mean,
have to BRB though. I have to get this trash out before it gets too late in the day.
we
Okay,
have a
go.
turn to work with at least.
Yeah, I mean, you should at least go and do that now. We have time.
Yeah.
Also, for reference, is the boss considered bleeding because of that thing we figured previously, or nay?
Hey,
Nay, okay.
Bruh.
Dang.
The one time it would come into play. Because I never got it to trigger.
Or at least
It's
trigger
fine.
against something that wasn't immediately knocked the fuck out.
anyway, let's roll initiative. Hey, why is Edgar here?
What? In the turn order?
Yeah, look, it's in the turn order.
I only see the two.
That means you because you didn't clear the turn order before, yes, there would be a Ghost Aster.
Ghost Edgar in this case.
Okay, let me reset the turn order because Edgar is here.
And for your own sanity.
So what are you doing here, Ed boy? Get out of here. And that's a good reroll for you. Mana.
Look, even if you roll a 1, you know I'm not gonna beat that.
Yeah, but you went from 8 to 10.
Not much of a difference. Low.
Yeah, it's not.
Admittedly not.
Anyway. War's gonna start with the net. Aim at you.
Where's the accuracy roll?
Yeah, where is it? So Quinn.
It doesn't have one. You just you said -1. That's how you do it.
Doesn't say auto. That's.
I don't know.
I just put -1.
Yeah, -1 means it'll auto hit. Or not
Yeah.
roll the accuracy. Well, make sure you define that it is a auto hit attack.
That is important.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, she shoots a net at you. It hits a wide area. I'm doing a little bit of grammar changes, so take your time.
Hit the field organization. Okay.
Just fix some grammar. What do you activate in response, Mana?
The thing that I prepped.
Okay. Does it block 1 attack or is it for the full turn?
Good question. I don't know if it's a protect or a
question.
detect.
It's worded like it only blocks 1 attack.
That is true. So
Yeah.
I will go with that.
Yeah, because I just added my own detect. I can put the description for detect here.
Okay. Okay.
No, wait,
well,
that's not the info. Wait. Add info later? Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ignore the first 3 words.
No, it's still what it is. If the user is hit by a move, the user may use detect. User is instead not hit by the move. You do not take any damage, nor are you affected by any of the move's effects.
Okay. We're just double checking, and of course she'll attack you the 3 times. I don't need to show the moves because you have it already.
Right.
Okay. Any response to the failed attacks, Mana?
What?
Wait, you're treating it like protect?
Oh, Menda says Foxfire up.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
true.
yeah, it's because he started with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you can activate it. Because she
Alright.
does. Because she does repeat at will moves 3 times. No point in
Okay.
re-rolling the 2 additional at will moves.
Is that 3?
I mean, you get free total.
Yeah.
And there are free attacks coming your way with this.
14, 2, and 8? Where are my glasses?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
8.
Okay, let me do the damage calculations.
Black on purple.
Yeah, I wish I could change that.
You get purple when you get both nat 20 and
You get blue.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the text.
Yeah, dark mode.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
is way too much to buy, fair enough.
Meaty defense.
minus 8. And you see her activate one of her blessings. Just activating one of her blessings. 1 minute, please. Where is it? Ah, here it is. She's just gonna
This
crit.
is why you wanted the thick.
Yes. Also, I like bigger maps because her attacks have long range. Anyway, she's just gonna teleport over here because she doesn't want to be too close to you.
Plus for daggers.
Just in general.
Okay.
There you go. I didn't want the smaller map because there's going to be too many cram tokens on the field.
It'll be a mess, yeah. That's why. I have 4 stages in an attack. I remember now. Acupuncture.
Right. Okay. I'm back.
Oh shit, yeah.
I was wondering why there was a 4th.
And that wouldn't have disappeared. Huh.
I'm back though.
Hey, welcome back.
You don't have Swift Swim, Blorbo, but you have simple and acupuncture attack.
Oh wait, I'm simple. Oh yeah. Okay, you're right.
Anyway, it's your turn, Mana.
Okay. Seeing that, dodging, weaving, all that sort of stuff, he's going to land back on his paws, and he's going to give chase.
Wait, shit, that changes things.
Yeah, simple lets you get your buffs up faster, but it also means that you are affected by debuffs much more effectively too.
Aye.
That's a give and take.
Over here.
Like this code work? Hello.
Yep.
Yeah. went down a little bit.
Did it change?
What changed?
Sorry, give me a second.
That's fine.
Ah.
Okay, I didn't know what goal.
Oh. Huh. I thought that wrong. I do apologize about this. Give me 1 second.
Fine.
You're,
Just-
you're fine.
Wait.
It's just happening.
Bennett's having some issues by technical or something.
Yeah.
It's
He is
fine.
going to try and start strong. He's going to do this.
Ooh, blue flare.
And that's going to miss.
It has smite though.
Yep.
So it's 44.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna use your defense stat. Hold on, I need to open the other sheet.
Give him the apple.
44.
Apple.
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 I don't know. Meters.
And now for the reason why he entered that.
Okay, hit the damage.
And because he's going to activate his the effect that his equipment gives, he is
Oh.
going to do this.
Oh, did you activate that on Flu there? Oh, hypnosis. Ooh, hypnosis. That's good.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
Oh no, she's asleep. Ooh. Okay. The next turn, you hear something coming from the horizon. Doo-doo. Okay, Karzaf, your turn.
Well, we gotta wait for them to return real quick. Alright.
Wow.
Wait, where did you go? I thought he was here.
They have to take the Kansas road, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Open thy ears, my buddy.
Poison.
Oh, I thought they were back. Oopsie.
No, not yet.
No. But I am finding something out about poison.
I'm also finding out something about poison because depending on how long we take, I have more prep actions I've realized.
I'm definitely gonna have to enter with the poison mask instead because I realized something. I am a boss nuke.
Kind of, yes. You know shit's real when I'm actually considering what my weapon slot should be.
Oh my
No,
god!
wait.
I just realized.
We have 2 weapon slots, right?
Yeah.
I always forget we have 2 because I always
Yeah,
have
we have
Giga
2.
Gun equipped.
And funny thing, Blorbo, I just realized the doubling is at the start of every round,
Oh. Wait.
which means it becomes that per action.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. That's a little less insane.
No, it's more insane, but it's
Oh no, I thought
it
the
takes the
actions were
time to
doubling.
still ramp up, but
Yeah.
on round 8, if a target were to have 3 standard actions, they would take 640, 640, and 640 for each.
Ooh.
Of course, being poisoned for 8 rounds. Tricky.
Already a death sentence, basically.
Primo.
I read the book and I reread it to double check something. I'm like, I found the one key victory to poison.
And I have found a way to be more terrifying than one would expect.
Meanwhile, Otis, who is wielding daggers coated in that mysterious poison. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't summon Haluvi so early.
To be fair, they were gonna need it, and this gives them time to think.
Okay, let me just hide them then.
And they should be fine in like a fewish minutes at least.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to wait for them?
Yeah.
Something
well.
needed them.
Anna?
We could also go for another round if you would like.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay,
Yeah, keep things going.
understood.
Okay, keep things going. And you may have noticed. Alistair, you would go first in this round normally.
Oh, wait, they spent 50. That's the what? Oops.
He braces himself. Maybe makes it to about here.
Hold on, let me. In 1 minute. Hey, I gotta scroll down. I shouldn't have done this. But basically, you switch initiatives. goes 14.
Oh shit. Huh. Interesting.
And she goes right above you, teleporting again.
Uh-oh.
And tries again
You're
with the
just
net.
asleep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're currently asleep. Do they have anything for that?
Oh yeah. Of course she does.
Well, better show it then.
Yep.
Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Oopsie. It's the blessed one. As you see, one of the dream type legendaries. He's still asleep but can act normally.
So the status is there, but they're basic. Okay.
They're
It's
sleepwalking.
bas-
They're sleepwalking.
Curious.
Oh, you're here?
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
It says act normally. It doesn't clear it though. That'll be good to know.
No, it's he's still counted as asleep.
Hmm.
The good news is she won't fight to wake up. Anyway, she's shooting the net at you again.
Sleepwalking while shooting nets. Rude.
Huh? You don't have that token. Or rather, that status. Oh well.
What status?
I'll use that one instead.
Yeah, I have net.
There is a net status in there somewhere.
No, there is a actual net. Oh, it's stuck.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm using stuck. Because no other moves in the game apply stuck, so I use the net
Oh, no.
trap.
There's quite a few moves that do that.
Fine.
Just
We're-
takes
we're
time
using
to
the-
get them.
We're using the net.
Does the net deal damage?
It does a tick.
Yeah, well, that applies to its secondary effects too, it says right there. So
Yep.
this move would basically be negated.
Negate.
Oh, that's for the full turn. I thought it was just for one attack.
Oh wait,
No,
no, give me a second.
It's worded for one attack, isn't it?
no. So Sanctuary, as it says, can be activated 3 times.
But hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, we last time we said, oh, it just negates
This
one
thing
attack.
doesn't-
This
What
thing
the
doesn't
freak?
have a damage roll, then.
No, it does not.
No, it's basically just
Yeah.
a status. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, the razor wire.
It is status.
Yep.
But it does give bleeding.
If
Oh, it's doing
it
that weird.
is that, give me a second. There is one thing that I have been holding on to this whole entire campaign,
Oh.
and I have never once used. I now have a chance to use it.
What is it?
What?
What is this? I don't.
How about-
Magic-
Oh
No.
shit!
Wait,
you
hold-
changed it in the back!
Oh my god, it is just a status though. Yeah.
It's like, how about no?
He is about to get by a move that does not have a
Oh.
ice damage. The user. Oh wait. It does
Yeah.
not have a damage dice.
In
roll.
other words, he just reflected it onto you.
You just wore the war!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
The
that
cave
Magic
that
code
makes sense.
is-
trapping war. Oh fuck.
I rarely ever see magic code ever used, and I never would have expected that to happen, and that's actually kind of funny.
That's
It's
it
like,
from the
yes, get
damage
netted,
too.
idiot.
And war is actually trapped by their own move.
Ah, they're sleepwalking and they get trapped by their own move, even
Which
though they
means
get
they're
phone
now
walk
bleeding.
internally.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Wait.
Womp womp.
Countered.
Is it like
That's all.
Miracle?
That's all. Yeah, it's not mirror move. Mirror move means that you copy the move that was used recently. You don't reflect it. Mirror coat reflects it.
Which
Uh,
means
magic
it was
codes reflect
about to hit Aster, but
It just kind of
course,
wraps around and
sending
just
it
kind of
back.
Yeah, it just kind of wraps around and just kind of floops right back to him. It's just like, oh yeah, reversal.
So so funny enough, based on the other thing we saw, they aren't really stuck, but they're still like bleeding because they're trapped. Because
Yeah, they got. Yeah.
Please says from the trap they can't remove.
And because
And
bleeding
if
is
anything
and because
would
bleeding,
cause bleeding, it would be war themselves.
yeah, and considering the fact that bleeding is tick damage based on percentage, you're doing more damage with that alone than any one move that you could have used against him.
Or,
Her, yeah, sorry.
well, she takes.
Notes.
Well, of course, she takes off the net off herself.
But that bleed is still there.
That did take an action, so yeah.
Yeah, because it's like,
Did they succeed the roll to remove?
Of course.
it's like power armor is funny like that. It's like they could just snap it in half if they really wanted to.
Well, hey, they're bleeding.
Well, they're
I had
bleeding
that condition.
well, they're bleeding until they get untrapped, specifically.
Yeah, she just untraps herself, but she uses an action.
Yep.
'Cause
It's
she
literally a
uses-
case. It's like, oh yeah, you just consumed their second action by doing so.
Yeah, she tells over here because she's
1,
annoying.
2, 3.
She's like, how dare you use my net against me?
No, other abilities are disabled
Bad boy.
for the remainder of the encounter, as per your ability.
Oh shit! Yeah, they hit themselves with their own turbo blaze.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but they can't use their abilities.
They hit them with their own turbo blaze.
Wait, they had Turbo Blaze. They used.
Yeah.
Wait.
They had Turbo Blaze Terravolt. It says right there at the bottom. They got hit with their own move. They shouldn't be able to teleport. Oh fuck!
This is insanity.
It's a blessing.
It's
Just
Yeah,
because
that's
it's a
more feature.
just because.
It's a blessing. So it's
Oh, the teleport thing.
But
Yeah,
that basically just
yeah.
deactivated all blessings that would give abilities from the gods, though.
Yeah, any abilities that they had, poof.
okay.
Holy shit!
She didn't have any abilities, so it doesn't matter in her.
Terrablaze and Terravolt are abilities. They're deactivated.
Yeah, they are literally classified as abilities. You can't just change it to a feature and say, nuh-uh.
Yeah, no,
It's
everything that with
granted by a
ability is
feature.
gone. Yeah, and that's still an ability. That's still an ability. I'm sorry to say that.
Oh, I see where it is.
Yeah, so Turbo Blaze, in this case, is basically activated on that net, like as it's mentioned. However, because of the fact of it being an ability, and it just hit itself with its own ability, now cancels that ability, making it to where they can no longer disable a person's abilities anymore for the rest of the encounter.
I see what you mean. By the looks of it, the ability is attached to the move, but that might apply here. That's weird.
It does, yeah. Even if it's a feature that grants you an ability, it's still classified as an ability.
Yup, because to note, there are trainer features, which I will bring that up, that give abilities, and those are disabled in ways of normal abilities can be.
So, for example, my Gigaton Hammer's Mold Breaker would also be disabled in such circumstance. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
If we're going that
Yep,
route.
that can happen.
What the fuck?
So technically, by all accounts, any abilities that they are gaining, feature or otherwise, they can't use them.
At
Not
least
until the end of the encounter.
abilities.
Yeah, it's like not until the end of the encounter, which that would mean that they have to admit defeat.
At least abilities. Which
Yeah, they got more than that. A lot more. We've seen their health bar.
But that basically deactivated a majority of the issue.
Or at least some.
Uh,
This guy's a lot.
Which would probably mean
This-
this actually kind of means that if a Luffy does pop in, he can't get his abilities disabled.
Yeah.
okay. Fine. I'll let you negate her ability to negate other people's abilities then.
That's wild.
I mean, it's
Uh,
all as it's stated. Sorry.
I'll let you do that. I'll allow you to do that. It didn't really matter much. I just had to do it.
His guard doesn't drop.
Fair.
I mean, it is possibly a good linchpin.
No, he's still focused on this.
Focus on
After the
her.
dodging and weaving, after the I guess after the net sort of comes down at him and is reflected as War teleports, his attention does snap towards where they ended up. I know people have been flipping their token. I can't do the same thing.
Multi-faced. You have to right-click your token to see it, if it has
You right
multi-faced.
click them.
You right click under advanced options or advanced something. You can like actually, I'm gonna pull my token out just so I can double check.
Yep, they did it. They're good.
Yeah, advanced
flip.
transform and also multi-side to do stuff.
The ooh of doom.
They're just looking, they're just staring at you, innocently. I'm gonna cue you all.
Anyway. It's like... Again, real annoying, kid. I guess I'll take off the lucky off you since you're not trapped.
No, keep it there.
Okay.
That's the other.
That was for their sanctuary tokens.
Yeah, they have one left.
You don't have the blessing thing, so I'm using Liz.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we should have.
Yeah, honestly, those little shamrocks are probably the best way of indicating.
Okay. Anyway, we'll go to your turn then.
Okay, we've discussed this. He doesn't have much in terms of abilities at this point. Luckily for me, this whole entire kit is status. I'm gonna make sure that I'm following the rules in terms of distances and ranges. He's gonna move up. He's gonna do this. I can't get rid of the damage, can I? It
Yeah.
doesn't deal damage. Target's just
Yeah.
burned.
All our
You just put You just put status and put nothing for it.
make sure you don't hit a stab bonus, by the way. That will also give it a DB.
Mhm.
I've made that mistake many a time.
I'm going to test it.
Okay. Yeah.
Too bad putting a -1 on that one doesn't just get rid of it altogether, or does it?
Does it?
I'm gonna test. Nope.
Alas. I mean, technically, at that point, you'd be wanting to roll. Let's see.
Question.
Just AC.
For,
Maybe?
for burn, do we run by the rules of defense down, or is it attack down in this? Yeah, AC works.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I do a show all, Yeah, there's a... Wait, what do I have a damage? Yeah.
Ah.
No, I hurt myself. It's confusing.
No, apparently confusion doesn't exist in this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, apparently.
But they're gonna do that. And then they are going to brace themselves again.
Basically, burn and ready to ember more.
As 3 wisps of flames show up around him once more.
Well, this will let me learn if they have a thing that will remove burn.
End of turn 2. I believe that's the end of Mana's turn.
And that means it would be...
War's turn because they'll steal the one.
War already went. Well, it's
No,
Alluvion
no,
time.
It's the start of a new round. Hold on.
Yeah.
Round 3, Alluvion.
Hold on. I'm just setting stuff up.
You're fine, man.
I'm just
Wait.
wanting to keep turn order in track since that is actually important.
Well,
Okay.
the turn order currently, I don't see anything aside from just the 2 of them.
Well,
Anyway,
they gotta put them down. There they are.
how do you?
They're at the very bottom part of the map.
Exit that out.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, third round, I got to proc that.
It's like, so, I wasn't expecting them to actually bring the other 4 with them, but I guess they followed with.
Yeah, it's like a movie has its own crew.
So, he just kind of busts through this corner of the diamond, I guess, and just says, "All right, who's been messing with the timeline?"
It's the orb over there.
What?
You expect me to believe that?
Yes,
You must think
Feels
I'm
worth
really stupid, don't you?
it was worth a shot. You're not that smart. Anyway.
Oblivious. You're here.
Yes, I'm here because somebody decided that they rule over the timeline. Do you realize just how much damage that's going to cause? I'm a living example.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Clearly. And I'm gonna make sure you realize why this is a bad thing for you.
I guess I'm gonna have to take this fight a little bit more seriously. As she aims to heal. What does that mean?
Just means that he knows exactly who was the one that did that.
Ah,
Yeah, it's basically their...
yeah, it's basically the one messing with time.
You know
She
how-
just acted. As soon as you guys enter here, she just activates the Diaco.
You know how like some birds can sense magnetism to know where north is? This is a Luvi and detecting spatial bullshit.
I mean, foxes can detect the spatial north too.
Oh, cool.
That's part of their whole thing. Like, they know the correct north at all times.
And the north here is
Yep.
pointing to Mr. Bullshit. Anyway.
Misses
Technically
bullshit.
Or misses,
speaking,
yeah.
it is a.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if this is true or not, but you know the little thing that foxes do where they jump up into the air?
And just plop straight
Like,
down into the snow.
No,
Yeah, there's reason behind it.
that's them hunting, but they are statistically, apparently, more successful if they're jumping northwards while doing that.
Huh.
They can sense the polar north.
Neat. In any case. Fun facts aside, what's Mrs. War about to do to us?
So she is teleporting over here.
Alright. Oh!
And she's gonna... First, she's gonna use this move. Let's go with... There. Oh. Here. She attacks... Goes through all three.
Oh, does she now?
Ah, so it's supposed to
Unfortunately, wide guard.
Ah.
be. Wow.
I'm impressed by you.
This isn't a matter of impression.
I assume this space is like the void and they're just flying at the minute.
Yeah, they're fine.
Ah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, were they attempting to use a pass on a move that's a one target?
Oh yeah. Oopsie.
I was wondering what that slicing was, or if that was anything special. It's just a one target, but same.
Oh yeah, it was one target. I for some reason I thought it was a pass.
Well.
Read your moves, man!
I mistake slicing and pass.
What is slicing? No, I'm...
Slicing just means that it has the ability to bleed.
Ah. That slicing is another word for pass. Oh, so she only hit the Pandora.
Not that it
Adra.
changes anything.
Truth be told, I wouldn't have used wide guard in that case if it weren't if they were hitting just Padra, because it's like, okay, not necessarily the biggest problem, but at the same time, yeah, ow.
Yeah, she hit Patra.
Let's see. What was Padra's typing actually? Hang on a second. Just fire psychic. Oh, this would be bad actually. Dark type's effective against psychic, and that damage number is already really high. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna commit to the wide guard instead. Fuck it,
Wide.
because that would just knock them out in one attack. He just got here, man.
Just got here. You're doing all this. Okay, let's see what she has. She has a lot of stuff. Let me think of which one I should. Should I be very mean or should I just continue like this?
It can be mean. You did kind of kick the hornet's nest.
Okay, hold on. Gonna roll dice depending on the result. Yep, she's gonna be mean.
I thought the 4 would have meant they were being mean.
No, 4 means that she's
But
Maurice says I'm gonna be nice. It was basically odd and even.
Ah,
Ah, fair.
Okay, she's gonna be mean and use her second action for slow cleansing.
oh, I see. They cured themselves with their own Turbo Blaze.
Wait, why is she on the GM layer?
Why is that rolling? Oh, +3 accuracy. Okay.
Frequency seen. Interesting. So they can't spam that.
Only once per scene, though. Maybe.
Maybe. Might be 2 or 3. Probably 2.
You
Magic
don't
Coat
know?
is a daily move.
Yeah,
I assume it's at like
That
at
is
least
the-
daily 2 or something, right?
Daily 1.
Oh,
yeah. Even Weather is daily 2, and Magic Coat just says, nah, I'm gonna have it give only daily 1. Stupid, I know, but
well, damn sure played well here.
Okay, time to get rid of my low status on it. Does much better.
Hey, I worked hard on those.
Eh. Yeah, but it's ruining my armor.
oh, I'm sure you can get another one, you big baby.
Anyway, this is a bit fun. How about like this? I'll give you. How about this? I'm gonna back off a little bit from you and give you guys some time to set up. If you're willing
Wait.
to do that.
Hold on a second. Oh, no. That's not a past DC to wake up, right?
It's just a cleanse everything.
You know what? I feel silly because I just forgot about Olivia's one thing that would have actually saved Padra in that instance. I forgot. Yeah, Dark is super effective against Psychic under normal circumstances.
You're right.
I
Well-
forgot it's reversed.
Well, like chess, you put the piece down, I'm afraid.
Oh well.
Okay.
Damn.
Either way, I didn't want him taking too much damage right away because that would have probably still did a lot to him.
We need to keep that ability of yours in mind.
That's fine. She just after cleansing herself of the annoyance things, I think it'd be fair if she just like not activate any more of her abilities for this turn. I think that's fair. That's what she said. So she's gonna move over here and just annoy you guys. Come at me.
This is the almighty war. Really.
I want to see what you do. Okay, go Patra. You have access to Pandora, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
He doesn't have really too many setups because he's still statted like he was a secondary to a boss fight, so he's still only got the 3 moves.
Mhm.
Have you not-
But there
you
was a
not-
couple things.
Have you not seen what she looks like?
Yeah, I know.
Or he?
Yeah, it's he. His overland is 6. Okay, just making sure of that. What's the range of this? Oh, exact amount. So there was one move from Padra from the previous campaign that I never got to show you guys.
Oh.
Dark on dark, baby.
Ooh, nice.
Very close to a flinch. That's scary.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I guess
If he had
actually
just
that-
gotten 2 more, it would have been a flinch right off.
Actually, flinches wouldn't matter, actually.
Okay. No, you need to do a damage calculation. That.
Well, it is fire. It's not dark this time because it says once per scene it would be dark. Or fire, actually.
Oh, wait. Yeah, default dark. Once per scene, it can be fire.
Yeah. So they're basically testing the waters right now just to see, okay, what's your resistances?
Resistance is everything.
Of course.
Okay. And Padrock's turn.
Yep, that's the end of their turn because they don't really have much of anything else.
Okay, now it's the Lugies.
Who is applying this?
So,
Ah,
Hey.
that's handy.
and of course, since the Lugies pistol, he can turn pistol.
So, as per usual, listing off one thing that he's doing at the beginning of this turn, because, well, this is a thing, but not really applicable here, but
There's only
there's
one.
also, yeah, there's only one, but his main thing here is that he's refreshing his use of Wide Guard by using this.
Oh, okay. And does that also work for your refract or no?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And as a reminder, yeah, he doesn't have his unstable activist as part of the whole thing, but there is the other effect that it does have, which is sharing defensive stages with allies.
Okay. It's the lever turn.
Who is more than definitely outside of range. Oh, we didn't even set an overland for him. What the fuck? Should have been like
Sick.
7.
They're forced to just
Yeah.
wibble there.
It's
Yeah,
the
if I-
boss.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, like Levi's movement speed and like the actual thing is like 7, so
But this
just
is
gonna
lever.
assume. Yeah.
This is lever. What are you talking about? This is totally copyrighted free.
Yeah. He's most definitely outside of range. He can't quite do a whole lot here.
Okay, next is the ass turn. Oh, it doesn't.
Ironically, I'm just looking at the defenses that these guys have, and Padro's literally the only one who benefits from the 3 stages.
Dang.
All the other ones are like paper thin.
Of course.
Still, extra assistance won't go wrong.
I just realized something I have to do here.
Oh. You're glowing.
So this
I
is
can't see it, but weird.
round 3, yes?
Yes.
I think it started around 4.
Round
Round
3.
3?
Uh,
Yep, third round.
For some reason, I can't see the aura, but yeah,
I've
it's
been
supposed to
keeping track
signify.
of it.
Just use the effects.
Well, like, it's literally just him just showing the air of effect for his passive, just so I remembered, but I can't see the aura, so
There
eh.
you go.
I'm gonna try and make sure that everything is fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I think it was here. Yep. And once he is in range, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't roll damage. He's gonna do this.
Target is blinded. What's blinded do? What does blinded do? Is it just like a accuracy defense, or what is it?
Blinded just means that.
-6 to all accuracy checks.
Yep,
They're also vulnerable,
yep.
which means no evasion.
Yep.
No evasion, and they have -6 to their accuracy. It's pretty awful.
How long does it last?
It lasts for 1 turn.
Looking
Oh,
at confuse rate, looks like it doesn't have a signified number of time.
Usually, blind only ever lasts 1 turn, and then it expires the next turn.
But that's because it's specified as such usually.
Well, I mean, it's the same way with Sand Attack. It just says the target is blinded, but blind only lasts 1 turn.
Okay. I put the blinded status in. Do we have a vulnerable? Yeah, suppress. Oh, I thought we had vulnerable. Hold on, I'll just put suppress. There you go.
And then, using the second turn, he's going to... He's gonna make his way over here. So glad you could join. Do you know where the others are?
I wasn't really paying much attention to the fact, but
Okay.
I could have sworn somebody else was running this way.
That's good. Alright then. Here I go.
Oh, you actually hit your attack's been hitting pretty well.
Burn, but it's a hit.
It is a hit.
Just a little cough of fire.
Ha!
There you go.
He didn't reach.
It was just a little tiny cough at the flame at first. It was just like, and then blows outward.
Yeah, so far you're putting up more of a fight than the others.
Does it hit?
It's vulnerable.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
vulnerable, which means their evasion is 0.
Yep.
Yep.
And it
Size
triggers
is
again,
12
which means
anyway.
they're down again.
That's fine.
Motherfucker re-upped their ability, so it would be back up. Motherfucker says no.
I'm gonna leave a
That's fine.
prayer one.
It says the user has to damage a foe, not the other way around.
The damaged foe's abilities are disabled for the remainder of the counter.
Yeah, you can't. You
It's
don't use it.
Aster has Turbo Blaze too.
Yeah, they both do.
Oh, I see.
Which is why I was a little confused earlier about the
I was
Turbo
not.
Blade stuff.
Yeah, that kind of that kind of took me for a spin there. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that's Astra using it, not the other way around.
The only counterpoint on this one is this is their will on that guy's will, so 2 gods are classic. The other one though, that was his own Turbo Blaze. That was his Pearson. This one might not. I don't know.
I would say it does.
Maybe.
In terms of the god abilities, I was gonna have them both cancel each other out.
I don't think it works that way, buddy.
No, they're both. It's god versus god, so I think it's just negate.
That's the thing, though. If you pit a legendary against a legendary that both have the same ability, they can affect each other just the same. It just matters who hits first.
Yep.
Ah, okay. It's fine.
I mean, as it's so defensively skilled at not getting hit, they got to get it off.
Funny enough.
It's fine. She only wanted to get rid of the status elements.
Yeah. Again, it's.
What? I can reapply those if you'd like.
It'd be funny.
It's
Because you have 2 actions after all, don't you?
no, she already
Oh, you
used one
used
of them.
Confuse Ray.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you gave him a
That's
new
right.
ability. How generous. Or status.
For whatever reason, Apollo's movement is also at 0, so I have to fix these things. But I'm pretty sure it was 8 for Absol because they are very fast.
And if they ever want to spend initiative to move a little faster, they can.
Well, there is one thing he can use though, right away.
Oh. Oh. Shit.
Which that will only proc on the following turn.
Yep. Enough?
But yeah, that's the end of their turn.
Okay.
I'm the last one.
Now the last one is the coaster. What's the drink do?
What's the drink do?
What does the drink do?
Bro.
I mean, you want to know what the drink do?
Stop making messes.
Holy rain.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot, that has long.
The range is absurd, but it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Well, at least my armor is cleaned.
Oh yeah, they took care of the burns from earlier.
Yes. Nice clean armor. Okay. Turn N, it's turn 4. Next turn you guys shall ride.
Next round, yeah.
For the fact that this is
Yeah.
turn 4, I need to do something real quick.
Does these 2 status elements get returned?
Oh boy, here we go.
So blind will last until the end of their turn.
Okay, so this turn was the last. Okay, just checking.
Vulnerability would have ended at the beginning of turn.
Oh, okay, just double checking. First time I got hit by blinded.
Blind will last until the end of their turn because otherwise it wouldn't do anything.
Ah, okay, just checking.
So yeah, they're gonna have to take a gander as to where the fuck everything is.
It's fine. First, she sees everyone's blessings. These blessings are quite annoying, aren't you agree? Ass.
Clear.
Hazards are destroyed.
He was aiming for the refraction stacks.
Oh.
Well,
wait.
the blessing goes away, sure,
That-
but
Needs to be dodged. But wait,
you can't dodge it.
why not?
I don't know why it has AC. I put -1 on it.
Yeah, why is there...
Yeah, because
Oh,
defog is a
sorry.
status. It's not an attack action. It just says, hey, weather becomes clear. Blessings, coats, and hazards are destroyed. Doesn't matter what they are, they're gone.
Blessing, coats, and hazards. Thank goodness
Which
I'm
means
not
the
there.
sunny day is gone now too.
Yeah, I realized I never applied that. Oh well.
Ah.
Hold on.
I'll be real. I've been using Protect and Detect to avoid those things.
Hold on, I'm fixing defog a little bit. Maybe that'll work. Anyway, what was I doing? He is blinded, but it doesn't stop her from attacking. And she goes by the Aluvi-san. So, Aluvi, you consider yourself tough, right?
Is that a rhetorical question? Get on with it.
And I heard your weakness is flying.
That's a funny joke.
So, aerial ace.
Okay, let me pull out my type calculator again, because it's like, how would War even know about the reversal that Aluvi has?
Honestly,
No.
good question.
Well, for one, aerial ace doesn't miss, and she's blinded. So she's
How
gonna
would they
be-
know?
Actually,
Yeah.
Lone has a good point about the accuracy, but that is also a good point. How would they know?
Yeah,
How
because they
would they
literally
know?
said it before they made the attack. It's like, I heard you're weak to flying. It's just like, how would you know that?
You just told me.
No, they didn't.
No, they did not. They did not. Lone,
Anyway,
they
that was
did
his-
not. I'm sorry to
was-
say that.
That was his line of text. I put to sound cool. But yeah, her other move that cannot miss is aerial ace.
I'm sorry. Words are important in these types of games.
Okay.
Anyway,
Though, admittedly, it does make sense why they're using that. Can't see shit, don't care, aerial ace.
That's physical. Okay.
actually, the next one will probably be that.
Yeah, actually, they would have missed
You know?
otherwise.
What?
Hmm?
Well, the fact that it can cause bleeding, apparently.
Checking to things here, and oh, such a shame.
Wall.
It's like
no, I wouldn't have that.
literally, it's like he was asked the question. I heard you're weak to flying. It's just like that's a cute joke. Literally, just doesn't even flinch. Was that all? Also, rough skin proc.
Rough skin proc, but
Take a damage.
or fist.
Where is that? That's an edge. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not an edge. That's
That sounds like
That's an-
equipment.
that's an ability.
That's an edge. It's on the edge.
Oh, it's
That
it is an edge.
an
Never mind.
edge.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they are not affected by that. Cool.
Hmm.
They've punched a few mountains in their times.
Well, I mean, that makes sense considering their fucking power armor.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of sensible.
And she's backing away just to annoy you guys. Okay, come at me.
Aster's getting his steps in today.
What?
Aster's getting his steps in today.
Oh.
We're making the poor
You-
ball roll.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, I forgot to use turn end on all those characters. Oh well, I'll just wait for it. Because it's not like it's important for Alubi, because he barely gets any speed.
Yeah.
and blindness goes away.
Yep. Oh, Padrabi.
His parents love him.
Just making sure, and
Bibbidi bobbidi burt. Oh, pew! Nice.
nice. Exactly 69 with 2 10s in the roll.
Okay. Oop. It's Luffy's turn.
Let us see here.
Ah, so you're approaching me now, Luffy-san.
Oh, look at
This
that, a
was the
16.
target's last used move.
Oh, look at
Oh.
that, a 16. Hi, Aerial Ace.
Goodbye.
Bye, Aerial Ace. Okay.
Hi, Ariel.
I believe I'll be removing that from you.
No, it's mine.
It's gone.
It's also light type, which is unique. Also, fun fact, guess who's in the area of effect of reversal?
Ooh.
You know how they said that they were immune, they were resistant to all attacks?
No, they're
Oh.
neutral.
Oh, 1 times 1 is 1. Alright.
You said that they were resistant to everything earlier.
No, I said they're null, so
Ah,
Yeah.
they're not
well,
resistant. to
light
anything.
light type is already kind of like just neutral
Anyway.
to everything anyway.
Yeah.
Forward.
Okay.
Clack.
Anyway, is it Lever's turn?
Good.
It's the Leave.
You count the damage for war, right? That's like 9, basically.
I haven't counted the damage.
Okay.
It's very easy. I just, since everything's neutral, I just subtract the.
The 50 and you're good. Because y'all are living, but that damage isn't. Anyway.
So did you notice? You remember when I said that I had a funny idea for Luffy's moves?
Yeah.
Basically, I replaced the name of a few of them to reference the fact that he was owning a pizza store.
Pizza.
Hence the name Sweep the Mess.
Fair. Boom.
So, Lever. Now that he has somewhat in range. Well,
Was
guess
that-
who's getting a special attack up?
Was that a 6?
Yeah, it was a 6. It was a 10, actually.
Okay.
On a roll of 7+.
Mm-hmm.
Did the damage. Now it's the Asta turn.
He's looking a bit out of her breath. Back here. Can't use that. Having calculate distances. Can characters dash?
Yeah, it casts the one action.
Or the 5 initiative up to 3 spaces.
You can always spend initiative to move more, and dashing does double your movement. 5 per movement, though, if you want to spend initiative.
How much closer do you need to be?
1.
5 initiative.
Um,
Then,
you're
yeah,
right.
you could just spend 5 initiative, yeah.
You know what? No, I need to be a little bit closer than that.
Well, how much closer?
1 space. He is 1 space away.
Yeah.
Like,
In that case,
how
5
close do you
initiative's
need
all
to
you
be?
need.
If you need to be far away, then you could spend 15.
Yeah.
You can get as close as 4 without having to dash.
And to be fair, it seems from what I've noticed, it's better to spend initiative and keep war
Let's not
out
give him
of
extra
50. Fortunately, we can't help that with some of us.
accent. Pulls on collar.
Oh shit.
They approach us.
Oh shit, we got hypnosis again. And oh shit, they can do the combo. Oh shit, is it combo time?
You're sleepy.
Doesn't stop them,
See-
but it's applied.
Here's the real funny thing about this. It's like, even if War is still able to move while being asleep, they're still effectively able to be hit by Dream Eater.
Yes.
Yup.
That is my healing move.
True.
That is the only form of healing I have.
You saving that for later might be in the cards, yeah, fair. When if I apply that, their special defense will go down, which should make it even more effective.
And then she's asleep again. Taking a beauty nap.
You know, funny thing about that is that Padrub would probably be able to use Dream Eater because that's one of their most famously used moves in the original.
Okay, what else do you use?
Is going to
die for an hour burn.
Oh yeah, Will-O-Wisp.
And just to make sure that it hit.
+2. How warm?
Oh, she's on fire again. No, she just got rid of that. Okay, do you end your turn?
Yep.
Next is Opolo's turn.
Who is
The best leader.
Boom.
yeah. As a note though, Future Sight would have procced by now,
Okay.
which meant that the damage that they would have taken was from
I think it's less than 50, so it was probably negligible.
it was 47.
Yeah.
Does that get rid of sleep?
No.
No.
Well,
Oh, okay.
the thing is because Future Sight is funny the way it is. Yeah. Though, Future Sight is weird because it's an attack that happens a turn after sleep would have been procced, so it's like, I don't think it would actually have a chance at doing that.
So I'm not sure War's actually trying to get out of their sleep.
No.
Yeah, so.
But Apollo has nothing he can really use at the present because he's a melee character.
The melee.
Which,
Okay.
Oops. Hang on a second. There we go.
Okay, now it's Coaster's time.
You know what? Why not?
Oop.
Oh.
So he is now a puddle.
Hooray!
They have literally become drink.
Okay. Guess that ends Coaster's turn.
Yep. We're just going ahead there. Yeah, his speed is awful.
Okay.
Hey,
Now we have reinforcements. As these appear.
Okay, I have a question. In arriving here, the turn 5, we don't get that 5th setup, or yay? It doesn't matter too much for me, but...
Nah.
No? Okay, that's fine.
Just turn your initiatives.
I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you, Nat 1.
Even at a nat 1, it's still 93.
If I didn't roll a Nat 1, there was a good chance he gets 2! Or she gets 2 extra moves. 100.
Okay, so
see.
set yours to 47 while I put mine to 3.
Alright, which is enough for what I need to do.
93. Okay, say roleplay what you say when you get here.
Yvonne, Edgar, Otis, you're back.
Yeah, it took us a little time to find you again.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. This doesn't sound good.
Seems like we're in a pocket dimension.
That's because you are.
Yeah, I was about to ask,
What
why is
the
my
heck is
cape
he
so
doing
large?
here? Hold on, what the heck is he doing here?
Gee,
Why are there...
No. She's referring to Luffy. It's like,
Isn't that the pizza guy?
Why is
yeah,
it...
it's the pizza man.
I didn't know they did
Yeah.
delivery.
Apparently he's a delivering whoop ass.
Yeah, now that you mention it, they are kind of throwing hands. This is weird. Oh, that's war.
We'll discuss
Yeah,
it
fuck.
later. No.
This how many are you?
I believe you
Or
have
ask.
basically angered an entire city. Not that you seem to care.
Uh-oh. Lone died.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I was muted. Of course I'd come back for you all. Well, you asked her. We're friends.
Discord.
As I forgot because I'm muted. Yeah, Otis is walking in with suspiciously poisoned daggers.
You are also suspiciously fast. Those buffs. Anywho,
Also, hey Disney, yeah.
Hello.
I feel like the whoop
I'm
ass.
He's
Well,
gonna
that's-
smile at that.
There's definitely, I could say, in Otis's eyes, a look of promising pain. Poison type, funny business.
I thought you were coming in with the fairy mask.
I thought about it and realized I need to get toxic off early.
The only question is how many more of those clears do they have?
Soul cleansing. I saw it being EOT. So,
It was
No.
seen.
No, it was
was-
seen.
oh, was it seen? Okay.
Yeah?
See?
If it was EOT, that would
Well,
have
seen
rough.
unknown.
Yeah, seen unknown. Probably two at least. I think Lone died.
They are, in fact, still offline. I think the computer might have blue screened.
Well, at the same time, I see Lone still in the call.
Yeah, that's weird. It might be a delay thing.
Discord
They
is
realize that he died.
didn't even realize what the heck happened.
Lone died
Mm.
so hard.
Yeah. I realized Fairy Mask would be useful in defanging the boss,
Hmm.
but if I want to go for the evil that I have to go for, there you go. I need to go for the water mask in the end.
I gotta say, the only reason this fight hasn't
I'm
been
praying for the crit.
it doesn't this fight hasn't felt very deadly yet, but I think it's just because of all our stops. Like the guy has plus 80 to everything.
Yeah, guess who also has plus 90?
Yep.
You are the wall.
He has 90 defense and 94 special defense. He is takes out of his goddamn mind.
If we take 1 second and say War knocks everyone else out, it would just be you and him. Even if you can't like do enough damage to him, you're gonna be yapping in his ear for the next 2 hours until they get so annoyed they leave.
It's a war of attrition, as I said. It's like these two are quite literally they're sworn enemies at this point because it's like, yeah, no, one's high attack damage so much so that they could kill somebody. Aluvi is literally the opposite of that.
Yeah, actually, you two, Alluvia and War make an interesting kind of mirror in that regard.
It's literally a case of
Yeah.
you're looking back in the mirror, it stares back at you with diamond cuts.
This is what they call that.
Actually, it makes me think if we ever want to swap Yvonne for Alluvia, now there's actually good merit for it.
Ha!
War.
War.
I
That is a
should-
comedy.
See, there's a problem with swapping out Aluvi for Yvonne is the fact that Aluvi's healing move was specifically nerfed to where it's no longer EOT, it's now daily ×2.
Yeah.
I-
Which we're swapping a good healer for a good tank, though. Which is irony.
And Aster is actually shown themselves to be pretty decent with the healing. me getting revived multiple times.
Well, you also got to consider that Alluvi also provides a unique benefit that nobody else does, and that's distortion.
Type swapping effectively. I'm gonna
And
pause the recording at this
anybody he
point.
attacks, anybody he
Sloan
attacks.
just got back on roll 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
Still gonna
anybody,
pause.
like what I'm saying is like anybody that he attacks would also be type reversed either way, even if he's not in range.
Back.
Welcome back.
Dang you, Discord.
Discord fight.
So- For you alone, Otis is walking into the area with their knives dripping in poison, pointed at War.
Edgar's still holding his hammer, but he's looking at this situation like great trepidation.
Yes, I am using the deadly poison we stole from the Blue Cave.
Ah. It's just like, why does that smell so familiar?
Oh.
Okay. She looks at you. Man, how many are you?
Clearly,
that's
you've angered an
gross.
entire town.
Entire town again?
So glad
As
you're
if
here.
As if it's any news to you, I suppose.
Of course, I'd come back, Aster. If we're part of a team, we're part of a team, and well, teammates don't really abandon each other, do they?
Eyes twinkle.
It's literally the yippee with the happy face.
I don't know what you. Why is Floor here?
You know what? I don't know.
Why is what now?
I'm sorry.
Edgar is just panicked.
Oh, why is war here?
Literally just patting him on the shoulder, smelling dagger. Oop.
Edgar would probably jump, like Edgar is like going full Shaggy at the minute. He is
Yeah.
unlike your bravery. Edgar is like,
Who says it's bravery? It's maddened anger.
yeah. Well,
In response to that, though, Edgar, like Yvonne even mentions, like,
Yeah. Wasn't he off conquering some castle or something?
yeah, he shouldn't be here.
We tried reviving it, Bob, and this motherfucker hijacked it.
oh,
And
is
so
that the
they will
distortion I
pay.
felt?
Edgar just stares at you, unsure of what to make of any words you just said. They don't have a response, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's worse
It's in-
too.
If you three must know, this one is a little bit of a culprit of time distortion.
Oh, so that's what it felt like. I almost got frozen time earlier.
Guilty as
The lone and more far away.
So, he's not just blessed by Arceus, but he's able to mess with time, create space like this right here. Is that what I'm getting?
Seems like everyone. Well, again, the Goliath, they have an Achilles
Nah.
heel.
I mean, oh, I don't want to be anywhere near here.
What are we supposed to do?
Kill them, that's what.
I try to at
Bold
least, but
statement. If anything we've heard about this guy.
So,
Also,
it's War's turn.
It is War's turn. They stole my 93. Thank you. This is the one time, and that one's great.
She says, seems to be a lot of you. This feels so familiar. As, hold on. No,
They are
right.
stuck with 2 stats afflictions right now.
Burn, beginning of turn. Will you take a damage, please?
But she unreveals her coat.
What?
Oh, but that's that's not used retroactively.
Yeah,
However,
no.
What do you call
And also, that doesn't stop Will-O-Wisp.
No,
Yep.
it stopped the turbo blaze from earlier.
it
No,
doesn't.
it does not.
Mm,
I put it any additional effects.
That's not added to moves, it's an ability. I'm sorry, Lone. Stop that.
Yeah, what the?
yeah,
This covert
that
cloak
would-
doesn't feel very. What?
It doesn't work like that.
yeah. So, Lone, additional effects added to moves are specific effects that the move itself has, not
Well,
any abilities.
Like bite.
Oh, okay.
Bites
So it's like-
flinch.
It's just like, yeah, if it had caused flinched, it wouldn't anymore. It's kind of similar to how sheer force works, where it removes the added effect for additional damage.
But that does make me realize I can't do water anymore. I was going to go for severe bleeding, which thank you for that then. I could just go ham.
Okay.
Just triggered that.
It would get rid of.
It would get rid of effectively Will-O-Wisp if you think about
No.
it. Because,
No,
No?
it wouldn't. Because Will-O-Wisp is a status move that's meant to do it. It's not an added effect.
oh, additional. Yeah, if it's an additional effect.
Exactly. Will-O-Wisp's entire thing is to inflict burn.
So wait, they
Fair
only use this covert cloak now?
No,
No,
it's
it's
that
always
they had the equipment.
Oh, this is equipment. Oh.
Yup.
It's always been active, but I thought it worked a little bit differently, but it's fine.
This
It
one
just
says-
negated me from doing funny stuff.
and this one says- wait, what?
It just negated me from doing funny stuff, but she could still fight.
It is annoying.
So wait,
It
so
is
it's
like
basically
they-
like if
I
I
s-
hit them and it would reduce their
Mm.
combat stages, it wouldn't do the combat stage part.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you had a move that is just pure combat stage drop, it would still work.
Yeah, because the status, that is the move. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I don't care about the sleep.
Either
Man.
way, she's okay. She's gonna start fighting a little bit seriously.
I think I know what I need to go for.
Mm.
I think I want to go for maneuver disarm.
Oh, a maneuver. Good luck.
Yup, stealth versus stealth. And I don't think this one's a stealth.
Let me
Ah,
roll.
Let's be honest here. I don't think they're specialized in stealth in any form or fashion because they're very clearly doing what they do.
Yep.
Oh no,
Oh boy.
Okay.
that is a maximum roll on a 5 strike if that's what it is.
No,
Nope,
I think it was
it's
deciding
Spartan.
who.
Yep, looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 9 of us. Wait.
Oh no, I wasn't counting Aster.
Oh, fair. You did just punch him. Got it.
Go for it then.
Okay.
Wait, Aster was attacked? When?
Oh, you
They
mean,
also weren't.
no, you mean a Luvi. Sorry, right?
No, I think they might ask. I think they're trying to break their mind by killing their friends.
Yes. As she does, you see her unveil her blade. The one she had in the sword container thing.
Holster.
You mean a sheath?
Or yeah.
Sheath.
sheath.
Oh well.
Scabbard even.
Scabbard.
Yeah, but she's gonna use an extremely powerful attack.
Oh, he might have also been rolling for which move to use.
Oh,
That is
dear.
a fact.
And, you know,
Oh,
Oh,
hello there. Ah!
It's like, wait, they can teleport?
seems like it.
As
Swing, motherfucker.
As she already did.
Would
Oh, there it is.
would he be able to use this?
Oh, it's a pass. It's a lot of things.
I don't think telekinetic can stop that without being in the turn.
So,
Yeah,
Fair.
they're just kind of teleporting. I don't think it would help, unfortunately.
Okay.
Lone,
Yeah.
Why is that at will?
Yes.
Oh dear God.
It's her signature sword.
The move ignores enemies that go. Oh, so I have to ask this then. Does this ignore the resistance I would get from counter?
No, because
No,
it's
that-
not preventing the move from hitting you.
No, I want to ask that. If it would. I'm smiling evilly at this.
Otis, I'm sorry to say, Chris, but she always had this.
Lone,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You know what? Fair enough.
Lone.
You're
That wait, that means they can't use pass because I'm making them step back.
Oh.
she's just targeting
I'm pushing
you.
them. Well, then they can't really do it then because they're no
Yeah,
longer
they
in
can-
range. Smile,
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah, that's the thing about hit and runner is that yes, you're
They
immune
have
to
to
the effects.
cancel that.
Yeah, yes, they're immune to the effects of counter or mirror code. However, because they're forced to move a space away, they can't use the pass as intended anymore.
Yup, I just interrupted their super.
Holy
If they
shit.
really want to use it. They're not immune, bucko!
Holy shit. That is such a small detail that actually comes into play.
Yeah, because it means that you're not going to get targeted by it, there, Edgar.
Thank you.
Because even if they adjust themselves the way they want, it's that they won't be able to get a second target, no matter what.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
only one space.
They were shoving. They have to move away, which interrupts their pass forward. Which means they can't swing at me. They're not going over my token.
So hit and runner prevents them from attacking in this case?
Not necessarily. They have to move 1 meter away from the target. Yeah, that means they can't actually hit them.
It's because this is a pass
So,
move. It's only because this is a pass move. That's weird.
Lone, my buddy, my friend, my pal. You want to take? Oh, let me count.
You'd have to move either one of these 3 spaces. You can't move this way.
You
or
would
that way.
have
You
to
move
not
away.
activate hit and runner.
Yeah.
Ah.
You would have.
Yeah, basically either take the hit or move back, which both have
Let's
options.
go.
I was like, you're ready to take a hit if you want that.
350 damage.
Jeez.
So it's either 350 damage and hit the 2 of us, or step back.
Yep, that is their option right here.
They can
Okay.
predict that the damage is coming, but I imagine can't avoid this.
Okay. Well, guess you'll back off then.
And as a note, though, Lone, they would have to move either one of these 3 spaces because it's away from him specifically, and they ended up they started here, so it
Yep.
would have to be one of these 3.
Fair enough.
It's like, I don't think they want to take 350 damage. You crazy?
I do want to make the question with the fact that it has smite in the range. Where's the attack roll, or is it intended just to be an auto hit?
They
in which
can't
case-
even.
Yeah,
It's
even
like-
so, the point of smite is if the attack would have otherwise hit.
Yeah.
Which in this case, because they canceled the move, they can't.
Oh no, I'm just
Smite doesn't
asking
make
it from a. I'm just asking it from a mechanical standpoint because smite and auto hitting feel like they're. If you have one, you don't really need the other.
Yeah, you don't need the other.
Oh, if the move always hits.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
as
you
you
don't
can
need
see, there's
smite.
no roll to the accuracy.
Oh yeah, it says it cannot miss. Yeah, there's no point of having smite.
Yeah, so technically that's unnecessary.
It's smite because I wanted there.
You know what? Fair
Lone.
enough. In this
He's-
case,
he's
it does
basically
nothing.
he's basically saying paladin smite.
So-
Once-
It does nothing. but that's
Your
it.
move, Lone.
All right, accent down.
it's still my. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you
Don't
do have
move,
multiple
Lone.
accents. 93 initiative. Sorry.
Okay. You're quite an annoying one, aren't you?
Holy crap, I can't believe you actually got them to back off.
Ah.
They just crack their knuckles. The one thing I was born with. To
Annoyance?
strike back against those above.
Slash her. Oh.
That's a miss.
Dodged.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dodge.
Yeah,
Well,
Those are my accuracy these days.
well, technically, who are you targeting?
You have not been rolling accuracy. You've been rolling auto hits. So this is comeuppance.
It's crit one. It's like it'll miss any one of you guys.
Well, technically, some of these guys might. Well, they're out of range. Never mind.
They are sure out of range. They miss all of us. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yep, they missed. How does that pass 5?
I have my speed. Yeah. Somehow we're not dying yet. Come the fuck how?
Which one should I do?
Oh my god.
Which move should I use next?
They still have another turn? Oh no.
They have 93
Yeah.
initiative. They can burn it.
They can either burn it, or I can reveal my ability. Okay. I took it down the kingdom. I took it down the kingdom. I can take on you guys. Oh, you guys are very annoying. It's fair.
Serve the deal, bucko!
Okay. Let's see. Would you dodge this?
Oh boy.
Have to. No, wrong one. Where's that move? Oh yeah, here it is. Let's use it.
Who's that at?
Razor wire.
Let's go Edgar.
Of course they target Edgar.
Funny enough.
Hey,
Funny enough.
bright
That's
powder.
yeah, this is technically a single target.
Hey,
Yeah. Right, powder.
1d4.
Roll it.
Yeah. One.
Ah.
I swear, we gotta switch that to 1 someday.
I tell you right now, it'll be all 4s then. Okay, so what happens? So I'm trapped, bleeding. I have my
Question:
Turbo Blade
If I
effect, who
if I
cares?
intercept that, would that be my action or my reaction?
That would probably be your action because there's a feature specifically making it to where you can use an intercept as a shift action instead.
I mean,
Which Aluvi has, by the way.
I mean, it probably isn't the most important thing if I get hit with this. I'll be honest.
True.
Oh, I didn't even put the description
Like,
there.
of anyone to get hit with the Turbo Blaze, it is literally a benefit to me at this point.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Wait, their Turbo Blaze is currently disabled, remember?
Oh yeah, it's disabled. It doesn't matter, basically, that Turbo Blaze part.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just read it there, and I don't as a shortcut, so I don't forget the thing. But that in general, it doesn't really matter.
Now trap that trap.
Yeah, that's the feature in question, by the way.
Wait. I was reading it again. Why is it noted that I can't move 10 away from them when I'm already trapped? Because trapped implies I can't move.
No, it'd be stuck.
Oh, that's stuck?
That's stuck.
Yeah, trapped and stuck are two different things.
I see.
Yep.
Trapped just means that you can't flee the battle.
Ah, okay. I'm bleeding. Oh, fun.
Which is why I thought that was dumb. Which is why I kind of thought it was dumb that Vortex didn't put the person in stuck rather than trapped. That's why I changed it for Lux back in the day. I was just like, that's dumb. That doesn't work that way. It doesn't make sense.
Anyway,
Fair.
I'll read this and, well, I assume you have more to do, Lone, now that I still see you have 93 initiative. Unless you are done.
No, I'm not done. I still have a lot of moves.
You have 1 more move.
Okay, so they used
If you spend 50.
they used their action to attack you and then backed off. They used Slash Harken, and then they used their Razor Wire Net. Are you saying this motherfucker has 4 actions?
They used 3 already. They can spend 50 though.
Yes. Unless they have more.
Actually, wait, how many are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 9.
If they minus 50, I mean, yeah, they would get their 4th action, but God, having 4 actions just overall, that's insane.
I'd also like to make a point of how many enemies are on the field from their perspective.
Yeah, but they can
Oh, I'm
teleport
aware.
anywhere they want.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's
counter with
that's
that.
basically the whole teleporting thing is literally their only defense right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I would counter your point, Blubber, with that.
Well, actually, they have a lot of offense. It's just really lucky so far.
They could, they could spend 1 move to teleport anywhere they want. They literally have the ultimate keep away.
Mm.
It's just a shame that, yeah, for every 4 enemies on the field.
You mean an action?
Net.
So
Let's say 1, 2, 3,
that means they should have
4,
5
5,
actions
6,
then.
7, 8, 9.
What the fuck?
They
Yep,
have
and-
effectively 8.
Gain 1 attack for every 4 enemies on the field. Oh.
Yeah, they're getting 2 more actions from the amount of people.
1.
Yep, and this one's for you, Blue.
How fun! Electricity net. Only used on creatures trapped away.
Should I realize things?
Oh. Okay. So the net itself only causes the bleeding in trap conditions.
But now you're paralyzed.
Now,
Zappy,
how
zappy.
fun! And I take, you said, of my level, so I'd be taking 37, I think.
Hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's
You ever walk into a wet electric fence? Yeah, basically the same principle here.
ah, Edgar, trapped, zapped. I didn't ask for any of this. Edgar's still very confused.
Edgar, getting hit.
Now I'm adding a paralysis in there. Oh yeah, paralysis drops my speed by 4, right?
Yep.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm still at +2 somehow. Holy shit.
Okay. Oh, you're only +2?
Yeah, agility!
Agility.
Yeah, they walked in with 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then she's gonna disactivate this.
Heal block. Oh, you're fucking
The target
vile.
may not gain it.
That's vile.
The effect and
No,
takes...
puts a hand on his shoulder. That means they can't heal either.
Wait.
Yeah, they're not healing. Anyway, she moves over here, and that means Edgar.
That means Edgar's dragged to at least some away.
Somewhere within 10, so...
And you take another tick of damage.
Wait,
How
you made
fun.
heal block more than 1 target?
They sure did, yes.
All creatures! Oh my god, you're right.
Why
Yeah,
did they
they-
change that? Oh my god.
That was Lone's change, actually, I believe.
God, that's terrifying, actually, because it's the fact that nobody can heal when Vor is around. Fuck.
Well, 3 turns and then
Only
we can
only
heal
lasts-
again, but yeah.
3 rounds is a lot longer than you might believe.
Oh no, it's a long time! Thank
How much
goodness they
damage
used
does
that temp
it
HP to
take?
start!
How much damage does it take, Blue?
What?
You haven't changed your health bar.
Oh no, I have. I had 120 some temporary hit points.
Yup.
I'm now
They
at
used the
75.
hammers. They used the hammer's temp shield.
That's why I said I had to use the hammer earlier, because I was using it
Yup.
for the temp HP factor. I am at -6 attack right now.
Yup.
In other words, he can't do damage, but he sure is going to tank it.
Oh no, I can
He
do
is
damage.
thinking.
Just wait till my turn.
Yup.
And she's gonna keep the 93, so let's go.
She used all that and still could use another action. What the fuck?
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
So,
I'm a little-
instantly, let me just double check some numbers.
This is a good way to test this boss.
I mean,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, there are some interesting things going on here, I must admit.
I mean, like, all this was planned to be on her, except it wasn't really tested beforehand.
Okay, I would have to do this. Okay. I main action dash.
Oh,
I spend
Peekaboo.
Also, I haven't input all the legendary abilities and skills. I was still
Oh
working
yeah.
on.
you'll get
Okay.
accuracy
Yeah, we
bonus and
know.
whatever was there.
we're fighting it's way too early, so yeah, a lot of stuff's missing. Anyway,
main action, and then I spend 50 initiative.
I mean, the army of one used to be like per enemy on the field, but I changed it.
They
to
are
4.
badly poisoned.
That's fine.
They cannot miss if they are a poison type.
yep.
And that is Oz's turn.
Just
Army
like,
of One
God,
really
your breath
cool.
stink!
Also, we should note, toxic, or poison. It's every action.
Badly
It's-
poisoned, yep.
It's
Every
the
action.
keyword.
Yeah.
You go,
Oh.
Harzaf.
It's every action as part of a boss. Like, if their turn happens to have multiple turns, badly poisoned still ticks up, even
Yup.
in the regard of the fact of it would have been just one turn normally. No.
And-
This is a boss, and they have multiple turns, and this is why most bosses are restricted to
mhm.
having only 2 turns. You kind of screwed yourself with this
You
one
gave
there.
them 5 turns in one set,
Well, 5 accents, but yeah, it's still gonna be bad.
which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it will instantly go to 6.
Wait, no.
And
hold
this
on.
this exponentially keeps increasing each time until they get rid of it.
That's fine.
Otis is meant to be Doom.
It's basically the doom counter is now ticking. And the funny thing about Toxic, it's scene times 2.
I'll throw this in here. Well, I guess that's poison, but I assume that applies for badly poisoned too.
If the poison target takes a standard action or prevented from taking a standard action, they lose a
Yup.
tick of hits, and that's the point.
So,
So
badly poisoned, afflicted instead loses 5 points. This amount is doubled each consecutive. Wow.
yeah, every standard action that they take or fail to take when attempting to
More
do it.
and more and more.
Well, no wait.
That's the
Yeah.
funny thing about poison.
the way
We
I'm
should
reading it.
Probably
is-
keep things rolling.
Yeah.
So technically, War, if they want to avoid the badly poison, can just choose to elect to not use any actions, but that would just leave them a sitting duck.
Yep.
Wait.
But yeah, it's Edgar's turn. They can still technically move.
Oh, right. I was.
Yes,
reading
it's your
it.
turn, Bucko.
Yeah, I guess we got caught up on the poison talk. All right, so Edgar.
Yes, we can't hyper focus on these things right now.
This might be very critical, but like caught like a fist, getting zapped, not happy. I am going
Roll
to.
d20.
Oh right, paralysis. Oh boy,
Yeah.
You're
Okay, he
good.
can move. He can move.
there was such a high chance for luck to play against me. All right, now that I'm not like completely paralyzed, first action.
Oh wait, no, I had 2 more movement.
Edgar, holding the hammer, does something I don't think anyone's ever seen him do this campaign. Swaps it out. For 30 initiative, he swaps his weapon equipment out.
Mhm.
Let me add that. I should have probably done this a second ago.
Meep meep.
Instead of the hammer, he's equipping, because it's still on my person, the knight's crossbow.
Yup.
30 special
Ah.
attack. Well, plus
Oh,
the
nice.
knockback, but you know what? That's not
And
important.
since they're poisoned, they have -2 special defense combat stages.
Yep. And they're also burned, which is comes coincidentally the
-2
same thing.
physical.
Yeah.
Yep.
So their defenses are kind of suffering right now.
A little bit. And with that, oh wait, given the knockback part, I'm gonna get closer
Wait, knight's bow? You guys use that to craft
No,
The weapons weren't a part
We
of the
didn't-
crafting recipe. I
it
still
was
have.
not
Oh, yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was double checking.
I still have the axe and the
I had to
crossbow
check.
since they were just kind of what now?
Okay, thank you for correcting me on that. I thought the
You're
armor-
good, Laura. We'll keep going.
You have the axe, you said?
No,
No. Okay. Well, otherwise I would have the two. Anyway,
legit. No, they were just saying.
No, Edgar.
Yeah, just go.
yeah. Well, special attack. Luckily, I kept this in my known list. Bang! DB4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocked back. Dang. 44
I mean-
damage. It ain't nothing, but
For a knockback weapon, I mean, I would imagine you would actually free yourself from the cage doing that.
nah, it's like a net wrapped around me, unfortunately.
To be
Oh.
fair, that also should mean they are actually doing some damage to one fact I must note. I find very, very funny. Their special defense is lower than so they should be taking damage.
Yeah, I already did it.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Sleep is also done.
Oh, right, I forgot about the sleep part. Well,
It's okay. It wasn't doing anything.
you know that is.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Yeah, now that you can't
it's
heal.
annoying, I'll be real.
Honestly, I was hoping it'd do more, but yeah, no, that's basically my turn. He's tried his best. Actually, I
Okay,
might have
next
done
is-
some with reduction. Anyway.
Next is Patrick's turn. Or Pandora.
Let's see. He's getting his cardio out for sure. It's just like, oh yeah, he's in range. He's still able to keep himself in range despite all this teleport shenanigans.
Pew, 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 pew.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
No. It missed. It's the first miss, actually.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Somehow, yeah.
That's lowered to 1.
Right,
You still have.
And very good. Okay.
You know what? Libra's getting sick of this whole teleport shenanigans, so he's actually gonna place himself in a place just in the middle, so he can predict where they're gonna go next. Because, yeah, he can't keep himself in range even if he tried. So he's gonna be a little bit more smart. And that's that turn.
Next is the Yvonne turn. What is the Uni gonna do?
Considering her sky movement is 10, she can easily clear the distance.
Hello.
Not including
Uh,
any setups they wanted to use on the way here.
Yeah, she probably would have been using growth, which was a sun boosted. That would, considering the amount of time it took us to get there, they would have definitely been at 6 stages by now.
Yep.
I was, so he would be.
But then the sun disappeared just as she was going in, and she's like, ah, dang it! So, considering the fact that heal block is in effect and she can feel that, it's like, okay. How about we do something more effective? Oh,
very effective.
that's a
in
crit.
fact.
Critical.
That's a critical.
What is this?
Verdant Fire. It's basically Mystical Fire, but reflavored into Green Flame.
Ah,
A lot of them.
And funny thing, it's considered a grass type move for the effects of Soothing Flora. So they go right back to sleep again, even though it doesn't do anything.
so that's how
Their
much?
special attack goes down by 1 combat stage, however.
Okay.
Actually, what?
That's how much
Cloak,
damage?
Kind of.
That's 70. That's 96 plus 24.
Yep.
Looked it.
I'm just gonna have it
120.
at the mark
That's 120, yeah.
block.
Just 120. But yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
this move will reduce their special attack by 1.
Okay.
Not Yvonne's, but War's in specific. Because that's a targeted.
That actually did some damage.
Wow.
It's just
The bar moved.
Holy
the bar
shit!
somewhat moved. Holy crap. Yeah.
I'm not even off from the block. I'm gonna rewatch this part over and just do a lot of balancing.
It's already overtuned to shit, man.
It really is kind of a little bit, but at the same time, this is just you adjusting to get things right.
I would
Yeah.
argue-
Yeah, so it could be both right of it's not being a pure damage sponge and
Oh yeah.
like more even than slow.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just using this as a huge test.
I know.
This fella is overtuned though for a good reason.
Anyway, the Hars are sudden back to back.
Pretty much.
Oh, Luby's over there.
It's like she would use other things, but cross-pollinate's not going to do a whole lot here. Why are all my things tabbed open in Yvonne's sheet? Jesus.
Got a lot of sheets to deal with.
Anyway. I think because of the distance, it's time for Aluvi to actually reveal his one of his edges.
What is it?
So, yeah, he easily crosses that distance and just appears next to War like, where do you think you're going?
Okay, the user avoids damage caused by moves counter and move as well as the edge counter hitter. They move 1 meter out of the way from the target when this edge is triggered. Once
Oh.
perceived, the user. Oh, okay.
Yeah, his stutter step is basically being used to cross the distance more efficiently, but he can only really exert himself once doing this. And let's see. I think it's time we use the other move. His signature move, if you will.
Oh,
Oh boy.
diamond cuts. Let's see
Which,
how many you get.
That's definitely a hit. 2.
2.
So much of that.
That would mean that the damage base is 3, so I will go ahead and adjust the. 6 actually. So let me adjust that and re-roll the damage.
Zing.
And that doesn't do. That won't do much. I was hoping.
I know it won't do much, but
That's what
The
50
intent
defense
here-
gets, yeah.
the intent here was getting the splinter proc, which he got, by the way.
Anyway,
That was a 19.
it's not gonna do much, but I still wanted to activate this.
Uh-huh. But you see, he still has stutter step, which yeah, they can use counter all they like, and they move 1 step back, but this is a
Oh.
ranged attack that he used.
It's a ranged one, so it can still hit.
Okay.
Range 6.
So how much did it do?
It did 58, and it also applied splintered because it's a 19 on the roll. Which also, you know what's funny about rolling a 19 on somebody who owns King's Rock? They also get flinched.
Oh. Oh.
Hey.
It's funny,
I mean, the
but
convert.
And it's an item effect, not a move additional effect.
Correct.
Meaning they
Alright.
are in fact flinched.
Okay.
Well, the thing about the splinter is that he wouldn't be able to get that
The
off because
splinter, no, yeah.
that's an additional effect.
Which means my knives can do bleeding. They can bleed. They can cut.
oh, you're right, because it's not a move thing.
And by the way, in response to the fact that you are currently in trouble, yeah, hey, Edgar, would you like to set your both your defenses to combat stage 3 if you don't have any at all?
It won't do anything,
the-
but sure.
He's basically giving you a benefit that, while it doesn't do a whole lot, he doesn't know this, but it is still something that's going to help you.
I'm a
Aw.
dumbass. I put my 30 on the weapon I equipped in defense. Don't fight
Wait,
me!
that means you rolled water gun wrong.
You
I
rolled your water gun
Bobo,
incorrectly.
my water gun. No wonder it did so little. Like, it won't apply. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Bobo.
Like,
Don't
Chad,
worry
it's already
about
been.
it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post.
I
But
figured.
We'll
his
fix it
special,
in post.
his special defense was probably absurd right there when I gave him 3 combat stages.
I looked-
Karma, dude.
I had a 40 defense. And I was like, that's not right.
Still, 3 combat stages.
Yeah,
It's still something.
It's a +4 and a +2. Thank you.
But yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Okay. This fight's lasting a lot longer than I expected.
I mean, you made a boss that's basically a sponge, and there's a lot of people on field.
Yeah, no, this is actually completely what I was expecting.
And I was expecting to go much faster.
Also, a lot
Why
of
do you
people
think
aren't
I
getting
was
knocked
like,
down,
I have-
so-
I think I'm like, I have to rely on Toxic here.
Yeah.
You made him ultra tank.
Which I should mention, because they use counter, that counts as a standard action.
It's fine.
I thought counter was
I
always,
sure
like...
don't. I'll be real.
Yeah, no, counter's always been free.
No.
It's a reaction, though,
Mm.
but that's...
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, it's not an interrupt. Never mind.
In this
Never
game,
mind.
yeah, we have not been doing that.
yeah, no.
Never
Yeah.
mind what I said. Never mind
Yeah,
what I said.
yeah.
It was a reaction, so it doesn't do that. It's not an interrupt. If it were an interrupt, then it would be an action.
Okay, Polo, it's your turn.
Oh, wait, tech...
Fine.
Yeah, he kind of gets the same idea as Lever. He's just like, okay, I can't get even close. But... Ta-da.
The Esther turn.
The ball.
Don't forget to reset initiatives once War's turn comes around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Or gets to keep that 93.
Huh. He doesn't have to steal initiative for once.
He's getting in his steps.
He's gonna become at the end of this battle. They'll no longer be chubby. They'll be fit. They'll be lithe.
It's like, look at this! I got my 1,000 steps today.
I burned all of my calories.
I feel hungry. Very, very hungry.
I can see at the end of this fight if we get the
They
good
just
part
stuff
of
their
it.
gullet full.
If we get the good end to this fight, we get the situation of, hey guys, I sort of want to get some pizza.
I mean, the pizza guy's right there.
DiGiorno's. Be there instantly or not. You're fine. This is chaos. I'm so glad I grabbed that person's name. This hits so much.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
Anyway, it's finally the Esther's turn.
Sorry about that.
Hmm. Take the time you need.
Okay. He's gonna move over here, and the last step is actually very, very heavy. He's not happy about having to go everywhere. He throws a little bit of a tantrum.
Does flinch negate one move? Yeah, it negates one move.
He's literally just stomping himself
Uh,
like a rabbit, and that's angry.
If we're counting each of your turns as each of your actions as turns, then yes, it'll only counter one. It would still take toxic and burn though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I was like, I was just making sure we count it as one since we're counting toxic like this. I think it's only fair.
It would count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as they take their actions.
Anyway,
Yeah, because the poison basically specifically mentions every standard action you take, which if you have multiple actions,
And
This
if
is
we're
mainly-
still
this is-
going,
yeah, this is
And if
specifically the
you're-
main reason why most bosses have only 2 actions, because they are very well aware that badly poison could completely butcher the fight.
it's fine. It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And besides, we have to live that
it's
many
still your
turns.
turn, Aster. You want to fireball Edgar?
I'm not even close to them.
They're ever so slightly out of range again. God, he's having a tantrum for sure.
That's it. You keep teleporting around. No, you get over here.
the drag.
Come here, buddy boy. Get
Where do you wanna
over
meet?
here.
Now, I have a silly question. Even if it's not intentional, would this be counted as a foe that is fleeing?
Technically,
depends.
no.
Nah, not
No.
really.
Oh man, I wanted
I
to do the
figured-
funny pursuit.
I think it'll be a funny question if it moves Edgar as well.
I mean, Edgar
only,
is
Oh,
kind
that
of out
is
of range
enough
anyway.
slack,
No.
yeah.
only
Edgar's
if I move.
already in range. He's not moving at all.
Yeah,
He's not moving away. He's moving him closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Like, come here.
If I
Also,
remove
this is a focus
out
check.
of 10, then yeah, I would get moved. But yeah,
Drag.
Wouldn't this be a
Right here.
focus check?
He's gonna move
This
him
time?
right there.
Wink.
And I will. Is this staggering weights?
Good question.
Technically, they float, so it shouldn't be because of the fact that it's basically
Well,
countering
it
its own weight.
matters.
it does matter.
Yeah, it's literally a
Loading.
case of
Would they
what's
consider
the...
it staggeringly heavy?
Yes, that's the question. What's their weight class?
I didn't put one, but she's
You
wearing
should.
Okay,
I
to be
gra-
fair, Lone, this is more of akin to a case of would you describe them as staggeringly heavy?
Okay,
Would each
without
step in the
armor-
ground cause an imprint right now?
Okay, how heavy is Harzath? Is Yvonne?
Yvonne?
I'm pretty light.
She, by default, because, you know, Delphox and Shaman are generally, like, weight class 2 and 3, she's weight class 2.
No. Oh wait, I wrote it down here. It's weight class 4.
Oh,
Yeah, the armor
there you go.
that's not really.
So,
staggering.
Armor adds 2.
Oh, add.
That's not really staggering, but yeah, with the armor, that comes 6, which is a lot heavier.
Yeah, weight class 6 is pretty heavy.
Which I would say that is staggering.
DC 10.
Huh? Well, he got it.
Wow.
He pulled.
They can move them up to 8 meters away, and
They moved them where they wanted them.
they got them where they want.
And the moment that they get there,
It's an at-will free action, so yeah, they still have the ability to attack.
he does this.
Oh,
Crit
critical
fire spin!
A critical fire spin.
It's a burn and
Oh,
a vortex. Well, they're already
Which
burned.
the burn is ignored, but the vortex.
The vortex
that-
is
Oh, no, wait.
funny.
That's
Because
Sandy-
fire spin is meant to make a vortex as a part of its move, and not
Is
as an
it?
additional effect.
Yes, Sloan?
That's
I
based
wanna
on.
know- And you want to know what else is funny?
Oh.
Aster's also got King's Rock.
Another flinch for the flinch gods!
Oh,
Flinch for the flinch gods.
We're Sloan should not
Flinch
be
for the
our-
flinch king!
King's Rocks unite.
It won't matter, but it's funny we getting those flinches in.
No, that does matter. That's 2 actions negated.
Aren't they immune to the statuses?
It just says that they can move even regardless of the status. What flinch does though is that it acts very differently from most statuses. You just
And
lose
oh.
the standard action.
To be fair,
no, I
also
didn't-
for King's Cloak, for Covert Cloak,
Oh yeah.
that's moves. These are items.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess it ignores the vortex, but
No, it doesn't avoid the vortex because Fire Spin's entire shtick is applying vortex. That is its main thing. It's not an additional. The burn is an
Okay,
additional.
so basically, if you have to roll a check, it has to be a yes or no.
okay.
Then Covert Cloak avoids.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
if it's
like,
a guaranteed, it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, because Fire Spin, you always apply a vortex regardless of what you hit.
Blue, this is what you mean. See?
that's-
That's for Fen, isn't it?
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, I'm just showing Blue about that fact. I was talking about.
Okay, I was confused with what was going on. A lot of effects going on.
Those ones were fine.
It's
To be
gonna be-
fair, they're getting hit by again another Turbo Blitz. Could be targeting that this time.
Oh, and poor Coster has been sitting there in puddle form this entire time.
Yes.
Okay, what do you do else do you do Aster?
Could you tell me how disarm works?
So you have to roll the AC 6 move to hit
Oh.
to do it, unless the GM wants to hand wave these types of rolls. Which
Six.
In other words, you have
AC
to.
6 to hit.
Yeah, it's basically.
Usually, I recommend removing these from both sides because it's like, I'll be real, it's stupid.
If you're using telekinesis to use the disarm, I feel like it should be at a lower DC because you're not actually having to reach out and grab it.
Yes. My personal opinion about AC with maneuvers is they're stupid and boring. But the next step after is it's either combat or stealth.
I feel like in this case, because it's, using telekinesis, it should be focus.
I guess if for Aster it would be focused, but War's combat's probably ludicrous.
I mean, this is focus versus focus in this case.
That's what it does?
Because, no, actually, it would be against their strength because of the fact of, they're trying to withhold their weapon being stolen, so.
Yeah, I presume this was one of those cases you can choose the one that really
Yeah.
fits.
Like, if it was Otis using stealth to steal the sword away, that's something that would probably be stealth.
The sword's soulbound, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true.
it's
I
soul- I mean, yes,
I
it's
just need to
soulbound.
get off them.
Yeah, they're not touching it themselves, they're just trying to wrench it free from them so they have to pick it up again.
But we have seen Axion. He could just teleport in his hand. Have you not noticed Axion?
I mean, Axion's not been shown to.
Actually, I know I have a funny question for you, Lone.
Yeah.
If the thing is connected to their soul, and I used the red dagger to sacrifice the sword,
Do you have that dagger?
yes, I do.
Wait, what?
The red artifact, remember?
Are you sure?
Aww.
Oh dear lord, he's going home. He's going full on zealot.
Let's see.
We'll
Let's
we'll
see
get
who
there
has
when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there, but it is in my things because I'll be real with you, Lone. If you stole it, I'm not happy with you.
Wait, why did Fen have it? Oh no.
Lone, I am not happy with you. Don't do that. I'll be real with you.
I was wondering where you're gonna notice it was gone.
It was still in my inventory. Don't do that.
Okay. I'll give it back to you once you meet Fen.
I am not happy with that type of shit because, by the way, that kid should not have been having that. And Otis would have been keeping an eye on it. Don't do this.
Okay, I'll give it back to you.
I'm not. I'll be real. That's also not fun to me.
Okay, look.
Also, didn't let the kid near me to do that.
Lone, the only way he would have been able to do that is if you had very distinctly made an effort to, snatch it from him.
Yeah,
he
and
would've
I
known about
kept him away from me because he also kept away from me.
There would also have needed to be some kind of check at some point on that one.
There is absolutely no way they would have had it.
Don't do
Anyway.
shit that like this in the shadows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I did that for the memes, but if you didn't like it, then I'll give it back to you.
Dude, you don't.
That is
look,
not a meme!
it's not.
That is
look,
not a meme!
That is not a meme.
Okay.
Calm down.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I guess you return it to your inventory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't.
This is why I'm saying about memes. Like, it's funny until they're actually real. That would actually
This
become real.
is the type of shit I talk about with memes, Lone.
Sorry.
This isn't a meme. It's a cruel prank when you do it without any action or warning.
And not just that, because of the fact that the player was also fully not aware of the fact that they had not had it in their inventory, and they were under the impression that it was in their inventory, and then you tell them, "Oh, by the way,
A kid
dude,
who is
you don't
also
do
not
that.
a thief.
You don't do that."
Okay. Okay, then never mind that.
Legit. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Shakes his head at you.
This is what we call retroactive changes, and nobody likes those.
Mhm.
Fair
Mhm.
enough. Sorry. Okay, I fixed the mistake.
That is
Wonderful.
why I fucking hate retcons. Because it's shit like this is a retcon.
It's not even a retcon; it's a retroactive change.
Yeah.
That too, in my
heavily,
opinion. I just.
But
Anyway, it's Aster's turn still.
I'm gonna go drink some water.
okay.
Let's see. What was it for disarm again? How did you want to roll this?
It's like disarm. Disarm. Really don't want to use disarm because I don't have it set as an equipment.
Is there
Just in
skill
general.
setup?
If you want to know what I'm trying to do here, I am targeting the net.
What? The what?
The net.
Oh, the net, not the sword.
And the very first line says this requires special equipment to use.
That is true.
Oh, that's just a glove in hand. Of course, you could just negate the net.
Oh yeah, that's not a soulbound thing at all. Okay,
Yeah, that would actually.
that works.
Yeah.
You could just negate the net. You either could make a contest roll or take a bleed because it's a net.
Why would they be bleeding if it's telekinesis?
No, it's telekinesis. Yeah, you could take it
Yeah.
off. Why not? I see no point of
Taking it off of
actually.
Edgar.
Yeah, you can take off the net.
I'm no longer bleeding, guys.
No, you're still bleeding.
No, wait, the bleeding only applies if the net's on, right?
No, the net
Yeah,
is like the net has razor wires. The net strings will cut you in general.
I mean, the thing is that you wrote it as they cannot get rid of bleed until they are untrapped.
Trapped creatures also gain the bleeding status effect while trapped and can't remove bleeding until they're... Oh, but the bleeding's not removed upon the removal of the net. I misread that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So,
Okay,
you're still bleeding. You're still paralyzed. You're in pain.
Ow.
Zappy, zappy.
Thank goodness I have so
Anyhow.
much extra health.
Yeah, you really needed it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, is that Aster's turn?
Your turn, Aster.
I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can do.
You have 8.
Wait. You fire spin, you telekinetic.
You know what? It's the fact that there was something that I could do, but I don't think it's going to be effective here.
What is it?
Nope, not gonna show it.
Okay.
Let me just erase the. Let me unequip the net then, since you took it away.
I'm back.
I'm unequipping the net. No more net. Bye bye net.
Baby. They
You are
still
now
have other
netless.
ways to equip the net on people, but yeah.
You are now netless.
You need a hand.
Wasn't there other moves also applying the trap condition?
Oh yeah, the one, but that's literally connected to the fingers.
Oh, the tethered thing.
This is just a net from the glove.
Okay.
The fingers, you're gonna have to like.
That would actually require a full. Yeah. The drink.
Actually.
I really need to give Caster Sludge Bomb or something, because he just can't reach from most of their moves.
Caster's just supposed to be there.
Hello.
It's just like, I'm just here, guys. Spit.
Okay.
Bop.
It's just like, and he's done.
And he's not.
Thank goodness that Maestro ACs from the statuses still are in play. Means
Yep.
less than 50 can still do a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's no longer liquefied, by the way, because he ended his acid armor.
Okay. Chris, sorry, do you still have a counter?
What do you mean by that? Yes, I do.
Yeah, because it's taking a bit too long for my liking. So she's gonna do that and let you hit her with the counter.
Oh.
I would have normally exploded from that. You gotta resist at least.
Yeah, one stage.
Let's see. I also have the temp HP. Physical. Resisted.
Oh, wow.
How much damage is that? That's
97 damage total.
Yep.
that's 200 basically.
Yeah.
That's still not enough.
Nope.
I need
I'm
three-
out of counters. To be fair, they do take the quote-unquote tick from bird and 5 damage for toxic.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, yeah, there's that. And then, like, for every action that they take, it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, not 20, but that fit.
Okay,
it's,
but isn't
10,
the
20.
poison every turn, not every action when it doubles?
Yes, it's every action.
Yep.
Let's see.
Every action they take. 5,
It gets
10.
worse and
20.
worse.
It's literally a case of, oh, this is going to suck.
What can I do to lower this even more?
Just do actions. Just
Yeah,
Anything
if you
that
just
doesn't get
do
rid of it.
actions, it'll knock them out naturally if you don't do anything to stop that.
oh, breaker. Who's that
Let's
targeting?
see.
Oh boy!
Melee
Oh yeah,
one
it's your
target.
target.
20
It's
wham.
it's by default Otis.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's see.
I forgot the move.
You know, I actually have a funny thing I can do here, right? So
Do it.
Well, oh.
he's
Oh.
intercepting the attack.
97.
So what this is it's a melee interference. So Otis, you would be actually moved one space up above you, and he would take your place.
There's a growl and a red glint from the side, but yeah, he's knocked to the side.
And that was enough to make the distance. So yeah, there you go.
So roll 1d4.
Ow, your
The
leg.
leg.
Good leg.
Yeah.
Plus the leg.
Luckily, you didn't need
He's
to
a-
evade to stop him.
But who said that diamonds can't shatter?
Yeah. He's a little bit in pain, like. Okay, cheap tricks.
This fight's taking too long. She really says in annoyance.
Eh.
Why is there AP bar keeps on changing? I don't even have AP.
Okay, I'm at 0 counters.
Okay. She's gonna use her final move I haven't showed off. And then hopefully the tick damage will do it in for her.
Spirit break.
I mean, it's only at 20.
Who's that on?
It's on Otis, I guess.
You're still focusing Otis even after being intercepted. That's funny.
Well, I will at least click count damage. Why do you appear back there? Damage.
I mean, they've punched Alluvi before. They know it doesn't do much.
Yeah, literally, it's like asking to hit a wall.
How many is it per space?
5.
I think it's like.
Oh, this is
5.
still up.
No, for the intercept.
3 per space for melee.
Yeah, basically, it's a case of if you are beyond 6 squares, don't even bother.
I'm still up.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay, how many was that?
Okay.
That was all of them?
I did want to ask, how did they move if they were in Vortex?
Teleport.
Teleport.
Oh yeah, they
just
did
teleport.
teleport. You're right.
Oh, but thank you. I forgot to do the vortex damage. I've been forgetting to do
Oh
that.
yeah, that's another tick.
Yeah, the vortex damage does its own thing. Poison, burn.
Burn is only once, it looks like.
And then the
Okay, let's
poison is-
see.
It
What's this?
doesn't-
5, 10,
poison again?
20. Total, you took 35 from Toxic.
Yeah. More accent would ramp it up further.
So how much would they take now?
35 total.
35 total from
The-
toxic?
The next accent would cause 40 more damage, if I'm not mistaken. 5, 10.
Mm,
No, wait. No. 20? Frick.
it would be 40.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, she could still spend 50. I'm trying to end this fight.
5.
It would be 40 more.
You also can just end it, you know. You are the DM.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna.
you can basically just say, like, you know what, I'm tired
But
of
I
this.
do want to try the thing.
Okay,
'Cause,
try the thing. Try the thing. This
well,
is taking too long.
It's not my turn, to be fair.
I mean, it will be soon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Hadra's just gonna keep it simple and just use this again.
Wow.
And then that's it. Ta-da, done. Now, do your thing.
Do your thing.
Thank
Do your
you.
thing.
Oh, this will slide behind him to gain advantage. I will roll 2d20.
Oh,
I don't think that hits. Do we?
Yeah, that's
Like,
two natural
what
fives.
was Aster able to ignore having to roll a accuracy check? Yes, they were. So I don't need to roll an accuracy check. That's on me for walking away earlier.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm making them use their stuff against my stuff to disarm them.
What are you gonna take away?
I'm trying to yank their sword out of their hand next to me.
It is sold
Okay.
out, but we shall see.
Okay. Oh, I gave her a pretty high stealth.
Why?
It's cause cause the boss wasn't completely fine-tuned.
Fair enough. I still have to
Ah.
ask, why did you give them good stealth?
Yeah, like they're literally walking armor. I don't think why as a character they would even have that much stealth. It's like, why bother?
Hmm.
I was like,
Surprised by it.
yes. How about you take the baton instead? The other sword. Anyway.
I'll pocket it. I'll take this sword instead. Then. Yoink.
Yeah, you take the one that she can't swim back at will.
Yoinketh. It's like, oh, divert.
Well, you'll now need to stat that.
You just took away a giant stick.
We'll deal with that.
A baton, even.
You will still need to do stat that.
We'll figure that one out.
Okay.
But
Is
that's
everyone?
all. Yeah, it's end time.
It's okay if I end it.
Yes.
Yep.
Just did
You
it.
can. I also my evening plans got canceled.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit.
Well, I don't have to go in like 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's lucky.
Oh, wow.
But this
What
fight's
was
this fight's taking way too long.
Hi. That's a boss fight for you.
I know. It's like I thought you guys would be doing more damage. I thought more damage.
Not
Would
when
be
you
done.
gave it a 50 defense.
Yeah, 50 defense means a lot of our attacks aren't gonna do a
Yeah,
lot.
like
Okay.
remember when I said that Alluvi is a war of attrition, and how I told you how I specifically made a move for him that reduces his defense so it wouldn't take so long?
Yeah.
That was why.
Also, for a boss like this,
Uh-huh.
I'm actually expecting it to take this long. Like, this is BBG guy.
Well, yeah, like, put
Like,
the head on
this
your
is-
shoulder alone. This is a boss fight. It's
Yeah.
meant to take multitudes of hours,
I have thoughts.
usually.
Yeah, but I personally I want to end it because
Then go.
I don't
mean,
feel
to be fair, it's just the key way is, yeah, if War's bored, they can just fuck off on
Yeah,
the
that's
next
why.
turn.
What were you saying, Lone? That they're just bored?
yeah, it's like if I not find this fight interesting, Swords in War.
Fair.
So she's just gonna go over here, and she's gonna. Okay, we're gonna play some cutscenes. She's just gonna take off her armor and say, "I wanted to show off this temp token." It's like she basically she takes off her helmet and she kind of breathes heavy. It's like, I hate fighting this armor. This fight's taking way too long.
What Pokemon is that?
It's a valley.
That's a Silvally?
Yes.
A bipedal one, it looks like.
Yeah, because it looks more like a wolf to me. I was just like, hold on a minute.
It's a temp.
So they're a Silvally, okay. I'm surprised they don't have multi-strike.
Like I said,
In the
when-
future.
Yeah.
in the future she will. In the future, her movesets and stats will be completely different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna show off this just for fun. She's not gonna have this at all, but I still like to show it off.
So I just realized something. I'm just gonna put 2 things on me.
Oh, you took that one thing.
It should be like 4. Oh,
Yes.
Processors? Don't you mean possessors?
Yes. Anyway, the fight ends when her advisor just comes in. Her advisor comes in and saying,
oh shit.
like,
Edgar just inching away.
the advisor comes in, a couple of these armors appear. These armors are I should have just summoned a bunch of these armors. It's like, Miss War, you shouldn't be wasting your time on these. You should just get going. And she's like, yeah. It's getting boring. Getting boring, I'm getting cramps. With armor. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now.
Bastard.
Yeah, see you later. And then she just,
I suppose we'll have to deal with this some other time then.
and she just leaves.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going home. Well, you're home. I'm going to your home, okay?
No.
I don't like the way they said that.
Oh, to be fair, that was directly asked. Which, yeah, that makes sense. That's where the current war front was.
I mean, your phone is just like,
I don't like the way they said that.
Yeah, they sort of have been destroying Aster's home. You probably you see Otis's lift their mask and just spit out some blood.
Ah, Jesus. Why'd you do that to yourself?
Wasn't me. It was War.
I can still hear you.
Bitch.
It's just it.
I
He
would,
won't just
I would
let
be chasing
them
after
walk
her, but
away.
I think my leg might be a little out of shape.
He
Ow.
wouldn't just let them walk away.
No, he probably wouldn't.
He wouldn't
Otis
just
is
go
injured.
away.
Yeah.
I feel like no
He
one
would
would want to
use
let
it.
them just.
He would do that.
Just pulling. Okay. You pulled her by her tail. Fish thingy.
The fin.
The fiend. Just like, ah!
Otis is just looking at the situation. It's just he's growling. His eyes are glowing a little bit red. Actually, let me roll something because
Where is Edgar going?
Anywhere that isn't. They gave a nervous thumbs up when they said they're leaving. I'm like,
You just get Vatteron hiding behind you because another armor just peered behind them. It's like, no.
ah. No wait, Edgar's
Oh,
unsure which way to hide.
Otis is gritting their teeth
Because
as
he
they're
would
about to
use-
speak.
He would use well, the second one, but
Ooh,
oof,
that's almost a crit fail.
that is almost a crit fail.
So that's smite. I mean,
Yeah.
So it just whiffs.
Oh
well,
yeah,
I-
whiffs hard.
I would like to say something. As Otis is gritting their teeth, the red glow from their eyes fading a little. Aster, we can't deal with them right now, not when they have allies. We bought time for your people by bringing them here for a bit, okay? We could get them next time. And for all who can see, Otis, and for Edgar easily,
yeah.
Otis is holding back so much fucking anger that if he did not roll above 20 when I rolled his focus, he would have been actually going at their throat as well.
Edgar's just panic. I was not doing much damage to them there. Very durable. I mean, you probably
So
know
am
that.
I.
Yes, that advisor says, I suggest you guys leave.
Doors exit left?
As much
Those
as I would,
exit anywhere?
as much as I would like to get rid of this one being that is messing with time, I can't do anything to them.
And she, if there's any, if you will let go of my tail, I could just leave.
I feel like I'm going to have to like whatchamacallit?
Go for it.
Roll.
I'll be honest, I don't know how my character would react. I feel like as a player, I have to make the conscious decision to end this encounter.
Yeah, that wouldn't
It's
be.
really up to
reasonable,
Aster at this point.
As much as I want to say something, Aster, I don't think we're in any position to do anything to them. So, maybe we just need to, rethink things. Please? Because otherwise, I don't want to know what they are going to do if they get angry at us.
Okay.
This was fighting them calm. Yeah. Eh.
We probably bought time for some people to escape. We need to go back, heal, and looks to war, and prepare.
Whatever. Is as she pulls out her sword and breaks the space underneath her, like a big crack. And she goes through. Basically, she's destroying this dimension.
Yeah, I can probably tell that. That probably leaves us fucking whack that for a round.
He's just like, where are you going? I'm supposed to be protecting you. He's like,
Yeah.
If us, we'd probably get away.
I could be like, he holds it as it slips from the tail to around the neck.
Motherfucker. What? Hang them with psychic
Because they're-
power? Holy shit.
Because they're falling.
That would be the
But yeah.
funniest way to kill a BBEG.
That would be. You're gonna give them such a crick in the neck. They're gonna remember that.
Right. it's been 1 million years. Gives you such a crick in the neck.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that.
Yep. Yeah.
Just teleport the ring so you can let them go.
It's like,
Well,
it's like, shloop. And Yvonne is immediately looking at that and goes,
Wait.
what?
Actually,
Okay, can we leave now? Can we leave? I want to leave.
I think they've already fucked off.
I want to leave.
I was
I
just
don't wanna
looking
be
at the mechs.
yeah, we're
Now we will fuck off. Goodbye.
fucking off.
One more mental trauma.
Otis shows a lava cookie in Edgar's mouth.
I wouldn't worry about the. Okay, the cookie's nice.
Okay. The dimension shatters and all you guys just plummet to the ground. And you land here.
Ugh.
oh,
Okay, where did we end up and why is there a bunch of armor on the ground?
I think those are robots.
You know what?
Yeah, these things have been attacking the cities for a couple hours.
Be Mary Poppins.
Mary Pop. Honestly, I'm waiting to see what the real Delphox Mega Evolution will end up looking like.
Ugh.
Better look cool like this. I'm still not gonna buy it because scalpers had their field day.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Did they stop coming at least?
It looks like it. We saw some weird gem dude just come out of the sky and just kept on summoning these.
Great. That's
Gem
something to
dude.
keep in mind.
Wait, Gem Dude, are you talking about the pizza guy?
No, not the ugly one.
Wow.
Ugly
I
one.
don't call him like that. That's mean.
That implies there's
I
another
liked it.
pizza guy who isn't ugly.
Oh shit.
This
Ah!
one.
No, that makes sense.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
The one that disappeared to get War out of there because they were getting impatient.
Holy shit.
Well, War was getting impatient.
War is not a patient, and I was right. They're a fun seeker.
You're right.
Aluvius will remember this insult.
Send me your ugliest delivery boy.
No. Aluvi will remember this.
Okay. Shit. We need to get back to the inn.
Okay, watch out. There might be more of these things.
I think I could deal with the robots more than what we had to deal with earlier.
Okay.
I mean, Aluvi probably didn't appear here, so he probably ended up back where he was entered from, but
Right now he's defending the pizza joint.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, he's just getting rid of people. It's just like, alright, everyone out.
Gym Man is at least fucking awesome. There's no finite number of robo-fuckers.
You know what? I just had a thought. Louis probably hit the
Yeah.
button, and the pizza shop is now like, we got our weapons.
Pizza cutters!
Okay.
Literally just diamond cuts.
Oh, we're back here now.
What up?
Yeah, we gotta get back to the inn.
I'm guessing this is your guys doing. Okay, nice.
Just throws their hands in the air. I have no idea.
Kind of. We're decided to fuck with what we were doing. In all reality.
Yes. The defenses of the town wasn't really holding up. Like it to you, I was here and I sent my forces.
Yeah, I could see they've been doing really well.
Yeah, be careful. There's still a handful of these flying around.
No,
worry. I'll try.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna be here for very much longer, because apparently War got bored, quote unquote.
Yeah, she gets bored easily.
They should be going soon, but it's how the hell these are the last of them.
Yeah.
And this will actually swap to a different mask. Wrong one.
Anyway, we'll look after the civilians. Pretty banged up.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we'll need- we're going to continue.
And we're at the end now.
How many did they have? Jesus.
A lot.
I will need a break if we're going to continue.
Yeah, are we?
Fair.
That's a good point. Anyway.
Should we take a break now?
Yeah, we can take a break. It's about over.
Oh, if it's about
We'll
over.
just
Well,
yeah, we'll just be session end then.
You're losing me with the jump cuts
Fair.
to
Yeah.
these various different locations.
Truth be
Outside.
told, I'm just looking at this and I just see.
Yeah, like
okay.
session end as we reach for the door of the inn.
So
Yeah.
I should stop recording now.
Yes,
We're confirmed that.
sounds
All right.
like it.
I will hit the button.
Sorry for the stuff.